in the frigid land of Icewind Dale.
Goes,
Um,
goes.
I have notes back from September 6th.
It's been a while.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
Gone
hot
through
minute.
all 5 stages of grief by now. Jeez.
So, like,
Well-
we got sent to a cave from a
Mhm.
militia leader of, what is the town? East Haven, after having a seance with a halfling man and speaking to a ghost. And the ghost told us about Maud Chiselbone was behind the disappearances of the sailors nearby. We went to investigate. We fought a water weird in the opening of the cavern. That was interesting. The further we got in, we realized it was a hag. And once we ensued in combat with her, she unfroze a giant skeleton, and they all proceeded to beat our ass. There was Will-O-Wisp there. Ima died.
And
You
that's
know.
where
There
we
were
pick
some
up.
harpies, weren't there?
There were harpies at the very beginning of it.
Yeah, there were some harpies too, but one of them flew away and one of them died.
Yeah, she unfroze a giant skeleton, and we thought that was the problem.
Well, if Poppy hadn't
To
have
be
done
fair,
what
it is.
she would have done, it would have been a problem.
Valid. And if Ima didn't do what she did, then it would have been probably Poppy that would have been dead.
That being said, you are all currently gathered outside the cave, clutching Ima's body. Um, you all have been taking a moment to collect yourself and to really understand what just happened to all of you. That being said, now that you guys have been gone for about 4 minutes outside of the cave, you do hear the crashing footsteps of the giant skeleton, still coming towards you. So it sounds like he's just now leaving the entrance. You guys have probably about like a minute and a half if you don't move right now before he's on top of you.
Am I the one with that is the strongest? Fuck it. I'm putting Ima over my shoulders and I'm running.
Okay.
Do we still have a boat nearby?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes,
gonna
you
ask.
still
Is
have the
still
boat
there?
that you all came in.
I'll start getting that ready. Because I think I
Okay.
was the first one out.
I've got her on my shoulders.
You all managed to get back on the boat pretty successfully. Whoever is driving, can I get 3 dexterity checks from you?
Andy's definitely driving.
Got this.
Who's got highest dex?
She doesn't got this.
Just straight dex?
A save or
Yeah.
straight dex?
Straight dex.
Oh, okay.
I have +4.
Yeah, I've got
I
plus
also
4.
have +4.
Who wants to drive?
I'm kind of like an emotional mess right now, so you
Andy
probably
is also an
drive.
emotional
I'll
mess.
drive.
Jasper seems put together.
Poppy doesn't have an emotion right now. First one
Andy's just kind of shell shocked.
is a 19. Second one's a 22. Third one's a 23.
Bobby, even in this, what I imagine, almost disassociative episode, as you are piloting the boat back towards the town that you came from, you successfully manage. You don't even come anywhere close to any of the ice flows. Like, there is not even a moment where anyone is scared that anything is going to hit the boat. Yes, you are level 4. She left.
Bye.
But you guys do make it back to the dock of East Haven.
What do we do now? Where do we go from here?
think we go back to the inn first.
We're just gonna drag Ima inside?
I'll take care of the body.
What the fuck? Alright. Let's do it then.
Okay.
I will begin docking the boat.
Would I know, just based on what we've seen here, is there like a designated spot that people make a funeral pyre?
There is.
Okay.
It is kind of towards like the back of the town on the opposite side of the docks, but you can get there easily enough.
Okay. Is there like tarp or anything that I can wrap the body in?
There's like a small tarp that was kind of like in the boat in case it like needed to be used for like a patch or something that you can manage to wrap her in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that so I'm not just carting a dead body openly through the town.
Fair.
Are we sure a cleric can't do anything?
Have you seen any other clerics around?
No. This is just so fucked. I'll come with you, Poppy. I'll help you.
Thank you.
So the rest of you find your way back to the White Lady Inn as the two of you begin to undertake the funeral and burial rites of Ima. Is there anything that you guys would like to say before you start the actual like funeral pyre?
What happened? How did this happen?
I don't know. We weren't prepared. We didn't think it through. I don't know. I thought we were ready for this. But apparently we weren't. Is this what it's going to be to travel through the Dale? All right, let's just do this. I can't think about this too much. We just need to get it done.
Okay.
And we will get started.
I super wasn't in Andy's voice at all. Gotta remind myself.
It's been a few months.
Yeah, gotta get back in the groove.
So you all stand and watch as the flames ignite. And there is a brief warmth that reaches you, but it feels so much colder stepping away from the fire than it was originally.
Do either of you pray to a god?
I pray to the stars.
Well, perhaps you should say a few words, at least pray over them for safe passage.
Sorry. Awful timing, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Dad. Shit's real sad right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
We're
very
trying
upset.
to get into that emotion, and then Dad shows up.
That
Dad.
happened.
And he's like,
Oh,
Hey.
Crash
You're
it up
doing
for
good,
the roll.
Okay. We're all really gonna miss you. We already do. I don't know how we're gonna do this without you. I feel like we just met a little bit ago, and And now we're losing you. Loss is awful, but stars, I hope that you can find a place for her. Bring her into your arms. Embrace her.
I will druid craft a flower in my hands, and each like segment of petals represents a different season. And I'll take that, and I'll also pull out my journal, and there will be a very like crudely drawn picture of Ima, and I'll wrap the flower in that and toss it into the fire. We should go. We should go get the others. Poppy, are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll catch up.
All right. Take your time. I understand. We'll come get you shortly. All right, Andia, let's go.
Okay.
And we will return to the White Lady Inn.
Just gonna stand at the pyre for a minute. Just kind of watching as, the flames do their thing and the smoke goes up in the air. Hey, Emma. They say sometimes people's spirits like to hang around. Don't know how much I believe in that, but in case you decided to. You asked me a question about whether or not it was possible to move on from someone. And I said I didn't know the answer. But I think I do now. It's not. There's always going to be something sitting there at the bottom of your heart behind your ribcage. It's sharp. Sorry I couldn't give you that answer. And on the flip side, there's also learning how to ignore it, how to make it feel a little less shitty. I hope you're at peace. I hope you're with her, the girl you told me about, laughing. Not stuck in this frozen hellhole. We'll be alright. Eventually. And then I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Andy and it's been a minute. Azurite. Yep.
We change our minds.
As the two of you are heading back to the White Lady Inn, you do see, or more accurately, she sees you, the militia leader Imdra, and she does approach both of you. How goes the caves?
Andy just kind of hangs her head.
We solved the problem for the most part. We lost one of our own doing it. We were just tending to them. But Maud is gone. One of her summons still remain, but we don't have the numbers to deal with it at the moment.
You see she kind of like takes her hat off to rest it against her chest. Have you already buried her, or would you like for us to do that?
We're doing a pyre. One of ours is tending to it. If you could just perhaps make sure the remnants are cleared and any belongings are brought to us afterwards.
Of course. I lead a few people, and we'll handle what's left, and bring you out of the range. For you all to have a meeting with the town speaker in the morning if you all feel up to it. If not, it's completely understandable.
I think we'd probably all like to be out of here as soon as possible, so yes, we will speak with them in the morning.
I will leave your anything else that was in the caves for you at the White Lady Inn.
Thank you.
And you see she kind of like goes and like she had like 2 or 3 guards with her originally, but she immediately sends one off to gather more as they head towards the docks.
This wasn't supposed to happen, Andy.
I know.
This was not the time or the place. I knew that there was a chance that we wouldn't all make it through this journey, but we've barely started.
Did we put her there?
No,
Did we?
no, we didn't. Everyone here chose to be here. We all made the decision. We knew what we were signing up for. As easy as it is to blame ourselves, it's none of our faults. It could have easily been any one of us. Perhaps we didn't realize the danger that we were signing up for. Maybe we didn't know how difficult this journey was going to be.
Was there more that we could have done?
I don't know, Andy. There was a moment in those caves where pretty much everyone was on the brink, and we made the choices we had to.
She breaks down. She breaks down.
I'm just gonna like fully wrap her up in my cloak. Let's go to the others, okay? We can't dwell on this right now. It'll tear us apart. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have my arm around her as we walk.
I'll say, with the interruption from the militia leader, Poppy and the 2 of you both arrive, at the inn about the same time.
We spoke with the malicious leader. We have a meeting in the morning with the town speaker, and then I'm sure we're all on the same page. We should get out of here as soon as possible after that.
She just nods.
So does Jasper.
Can I go? Is the bar still open?
It is.
I'm gonna go order a drink.
It is the same dwarven man that was running it originally, and he doesn't really like he sees the facial expressions of everyone and just immediately starts pouring like the hardest liquor that they have.
I just down it.
Same.
Did we
The
already
second
have rooms here?
Yes, you do. And the second your drinks are empty, he is refilling them for you.
Andy doesn't take any.
I don't take the second one, I just have the first.
I drink the second one and Andy's.
Push mine towards you.
I drink that one. Just shots.
I think I'll be heading to bed. I'll see you all in the morning.
Sleep well.
You as well. And I will go to me and Jasper's room and lay down for the night.
I have 2 more drinks to make it 6. And then I'm gonna go crash with my brother. Not
Can I get a
without,
con saving throw from you?
without saying a word.
Words.
Con save.
Oh,
Doesn't make
God.
it back to the room.
Falls up the stairs.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, so you managed to make it back into your room, you hope, and settle into
You
bed with
think?
what you think is your brother. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, could you imagine?
Well, I didn't have a step bro kink before, but fine.
I don't want to be here.
I just plop on the bed, and I just pass the fuck out. Putting my triple insulated cloak over us both. Because I just remembered I have that.
I'm going to wild shape into a raccoon and get as close as possible and pass out that way. Fully under the blankets.
Triple
Yeah.
insulated.
Is there anything
Most
that
people-
Poppy and Andy would like to do before the morning comes?
We're both waiting for each other to say something. um, Andy eventually goes up to a room. Well, no, I think you and I would probably talk about the room situation, huh?
Probably should.
Originally, it was Jasper and Azurite in a room, and the three of you were
That's right.
split.
It was the 3 of
Yeah,
us. Okay.
okay.
So then we just
Yeah.
eventually head up to our room.
I'm gonna actually curl up in bed and sleep this time.
Andy is going to open the window for a second and let Castor in. Give him a little pet and a hold him tight.
He can tell, without you needing to say any words, what has gone on, and he's just being very emotionally supportive.
He's the best bird.
The best bird.
We stand emotional support familiars.
Oh, absolutely.
Emotional support government drone. Woo.
Woo. God damn it. Every time I laugh, I've been coughing. It's terrible.
Except for your patron is the government in this world.
Right.
Ugh.
Yikes.
Full yikes.
Who's your patron? Capitalism.
Stop giving me character ideas.
No.
Oh, great Elon.
You can't
Eventually.
say that when I have shit in my mouth.
I have no regrets.
No regrets.
Okay,
Alright,
talk to your
eventually-
emotional support owl.
Yeah. Eventually, Andy turns over. If she does fall asleep, it takes a very long time for her to do so. Oh, she writes in her little journal that she's got.
Okay. All of you do manage to eventually fall asleep. It is a semi-restless night, but you all do long rest. The morning comes semi-early, and whoever is the first to make it downstairs sees that there is a sack of gold sitting on the barkeep, like next to the barkeep, like he's had his eyes on it, um, addressed to you all.
I'm assuming I'm the first one downstairs.
I'd probably be second down like a half hour later.
Candy will be last. Why not?
I bring the raccoon with me.
Still just all snuggled up,
Because
Yeah.
he ain't here right now, so
bundled in a cloak.
comes with me. He's either a raccoon or a person.
Either way.
Either way,
he's there.
probably getting a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
He's either a raccoon or a person. Honestly, same.
Yeah, I haven't. Jury's still out on that one.
Backpack. That's the third wild shape.
I'll go. I'll go up to the counter with the bag with our name on it. Names. What is the exact wording on there?
You see, we don't have a party name, so I was just gonna hope you weren't gonna ask that. So
Those that killed the bitch.
the mod slayers, I don't know.
The mod squad.
The mod squad.
Oh,
God.
hell yeah. Mod Squad, rise up.
Yeah.
What's the other group's name?
They don't have one either.
Okay, it's
No,
not just
no.
us.
I don't feel so bad now.
To be fair, like forcing people to pick a name is how you end up with Bell's Hells.
I think that every time.
Yeah.
I love Critical Role. I love Critical Role. Bell's Hells is a shitty
Yeah,
name.
I loved Vox
Really
Machina.
awful.
I loved the Mighty Nine just because they kept rolling nines. I don't
Yeah.
love Bell's Hells.
No.
I
But-
like how it rhymes. I hate how that's
I
what
love
they
the
chose.
group.
I love the
Sorry,
Crown
tangent.
Keepers. I love the Crown Keepers because that's a cool name.
Hello.
A
Oh my
baby.
god.
A baby. Oh my goodness.
I am in love.
Oh my goodness.
Did you say hello?
Josh died
Hello,
from
Cuteness
baby.
actually
Josh?
killed Josh.
Josh is gonna sit in here for a minute while we eat pizza because it just got here and I'm starving.
How dare you?
Hello,
Bare
baby.
bones.
Was it for pizza?
Just
Hello.
Hello.
I'm rocking me some chicken wings, so
I
let's
have,
get greasy up in this bitch.
Oh, yeah. I ordered a little bit of everything, honestly.
The baby.
I had a lot of fried food,
Goodbye.
sort of.
I have apple sauce. Apple sauce in a pouch.
Ooh, I like that idea. I'm gonna get one from mine. I have one right here.
What kind of pizza is it?
Pepperoni and jalapeno and banana pepper with garlic parmesan sauce.
Ooh.
Damn.
And also the spinach and feta bread from Domino's.
Ooh.
Oh, Shiza Manelli. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're
Okay.
getting fancy up in here.
Look, if and when we all meet up, I'm down for that being our Domino's order.
Oh
Let's
fuck
do
yeah.
Oh, Alexa, can you not handle the spicy?
No, I'm a little baby bitch, but also
Sounds like natural selection to me.
you're not wrong.
Why would
That's
you-
fine. We'll get a second pizza for the baby.
Wait, did she give us a fucking extra pizza?
Yeah, I only ordered one pizza.
Anyway, I'm gonna
No,
poke
no,
around in the
no.
bag as
Cool.
long as nobody stops me.
Oh fuck yeah, we got 2 pizzas. One of them was free.
Jabber jab.
And
gave
I'll
me
What's
a
the
start
bag?
How much money
divvying
we
up
get,
whatever's
babe?
in the bag.
So there's 200 gold pieces in the bag.
Okay.
I'm a rich bitch.
Oh shit, I have not been taking notes. Funeral.
So,
200,
oh shit, there's 4 of us now.
200
I guess
GP.
okay, DM
Okay, so-
clarification, because obviously I'm not there in a physical form. But Is this Ima's stuff, or is this their reward for killing the bitch?
This was the basically monetary value of the random shit they found in Maud's caves.
Did we
There is
take
also
the money off
like
of
a one
Ima
like
before we burned them? I would hope we
I
did.
feel like we would have taken their thing, like anything that was
How much
useful.
money did you have on you? It's ours now.
How much money? Y'all expect that character sheet to still exist? Hold on.
Yo, I definitely took Ima's boots off, not even gonna lie.
I know I had a potion of cold resistance, and I know I had
Sure.
boots.
Okay.
I think those are the only interesting things that you guys are gonna probably want.
What about the
I don't know
money?
how much gold she has, but she wasn't exactly loaded.
I feel like
How
it
long
would
have
have
we
been
been
just
traveling?
like the rough estimate that we had as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
How much money does everybody have?
I'll just message.
I got
Oh,
302.
Like 150?
Yeah, I have about
That's
the
what I
same, like
started with, I
120,
think.
150.
Hold on 1 second.
And
How-
hey, it was Ima who said it best: the dead don't need their things.
I said that too.
Yeah.
How do I have
I'm just honoring what Ima said.
How do I have double the amount of money than all of you have?
You're
Did
a
I
thief.
rob? I was pickpocketing people.
You
That's
do.
why. Alright. So I'm ahead. We're gonna say 150 on him.
So that's 38, rounding up.
From
Gold pieces
Ima's or
each.
from this 200?
From the 200 you get 50, and then from Ima's you get 38.
So
Because we're rounding up because
88.
DM wants to be nice to us.
Ah, thanks. I will take that probably extra
And-
singular gold.
Alexa,
It's half a piece of gold, but I'm not
There
doing
you
the
go.
math to figure
Alexa,
out
we've
what
probably
silver
all
topper
known each
bullshit.
other less than a week.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cool.
I've known Az for a lot longer, but
Yeah, like since birth even.
yeah. It's been a while.
Wow. There's also in it, like on top of the money, a note from the town speaker. I look forward to seeing you in the morning. We have important matters to discuss.
Are we still in bed?
No, Jasper carried you downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Unless
Am I
you
still
want to
a raccoon?
walk.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just cuddle up as the raccoon.
Sounds good.
Andy
I'm gonna climb
eventually.
inside of your coat and just have my head poking out of your neck hole.
Sounds good.
Andy eventually comes downstairs and he's got Casper on his shoulder.
I have a raccoon on mine.
Exactly. I'll divvy up the gold.
I keep Az's half for when he turns back into a person.
Do you want me to just stick the potion of cold resistance in my stuff?
Yeah. So I think it's best if we just go and get this over with.
Might as well.
Sooner we get it done, the sooner that we can leave.
Raccoon will nod.
Here's hoping they'll let us leave.
Which town are we in again?
East Haven.
East Haven. Josh, is that where we're from?
Yes, it is.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
this is
I'm
home.
gonna whisper to the raccoon. This town sucks even more.
I'm just gonna hiss.
I'm gonna just say, sounds about right.
Dude, fucking raccoon hisses, they hit different.
Oh yeah.
They really do.
Oh.
So, are we
Oh.
heading to meet with the town speaker?
Yes, I will hold the door open for everyone.
I got my hood up, and I'm in the back.
I'm
You
just
like
gonna
this weird
hide
shuffle
outside of her
of
clothes.
like, I'm trying to hold the door open for you. I'm trying to be last. I'm trying to hold the door. I'm trying to be last. That weird
Andy
little
walks
shuffle.
through the door.
Thank you for not being difficult.
So, would we then know who the town speaker is?
I feel like we've interacted with them.
I believe you have.
What's their name?
Yeah, I feel like we have.
Nairth Maxildenar?
Yes, the one that we couldn't figure out how the
Wait,
fuck
no.
to pronounce.
No, hang on. We're on town.
Danith Whalen.
Danith Whalen is the name.
His son was one of those that went out to search for the bodies and came back insane.
We talked to his son.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Danith.
Okay. You find him in his office. He seems like particularly stressed right now.
Oh, he's
He's stressed, huh?
As you guys enter. He looks up at all of you and just goes, thank you for dealing with our problem. We do have a small bit of business to discuss very quickly. I understand that you all lost a compatriot, and for that I am deeply sorry and offer my condolences. Along with that, it is yeah. All right, guys.
Just like, oh no,
That's
thank
like-
you for offering. No, just complete
No,
deadpan. Like, okay,
stairs.
get the
Yep.
fuck on with it, bud.
I believe to the winners go the spoils. So that being said, anything that was in Maud Chiselborn's cave would be rightfully yours. That does leave me with an issue, however. Because I would like something that is now rightfully yours. Imdra went to the caves after you all left and collected the rest of the belongings, including a certain cauldron that has been rumored to have magical properties. I did have someone identify it, and we did learn its capabilities. And I am willing to, well, asking if I can buy it from you.
What's the
What do you plan to do with it?
It is a ever-replenishing cauldron.
And say that one more time so I can Google it.
Yeah.
Okay, technically it is called Cauldron of Plenty. But it is a cauldron that constantly refills. It cannot run out of food.
Okay. What do you plan to do with it?
Feed the townspeople, hopefully. Especially the towns that don't have, the means to eat most days. We've got people here starving, and I know there are people starving in better or worse off towns.
And you want to buy it from us?
Yes.
No.
All right.
You can have it, but we're not going to take your money for it.
Andy nods.
Do you want to hear how much I'm offering before you make that final decision?
No.
Yes.
Put my hand over.
Yes, we would like to know how much you're offering, actually.
We would like to know, please.
5,000 gold.
We will take that.
Fucking Jasper.
Consider it the only way that we can repay you. It's not a change, or it won't bring them back or make a difference, but you do deserve something. Your friend gave their life trying to help our town, and it is the only way we can show any form of gratitude.
You all hear in your heads, I respect this person a lot. And they seem to respect us. Maybe we meet in the middle? Say like 2,500? Compromise?
You hear in your head back, because I think that's how this all works. Can we respond?
Well,
You cannot respond mentally
No?
to her.
not unless I set that up, which I do not have that set up.
Okay.
But you can just say something out loud.
Jasper remains quiet. Everybody knows her view.
Do what you think is best.
I think we shouldn't take any money, but if the others think we should take the money, then I feel like this is good middle ground.
I won't
No
take
one is-
any money for it, but feel free to split it up between the three of you.
We will take what you're offering and put it to good use.
As he kind of stands. Andra told me that you all were hoping to get out of town by today, but I do have a bit of a favor to ask, and you have the right to deny me. I would like to form up some sort of contract for the Tin Towns that we will all be able to use this cauldron, and that it would become basically public property so that no one can deny it from any of the other Tin Towns. And I ask for just one more night in the town, and if you would all not mind guarding it. It can remain in the city hall. I would just appreciate someone that I knew was capable of watching it for the first night.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Would you mind letting us discuss this among ourselves?
Absolutely. And as you all like, he starts to release you all. There's like a brisk knocking at the door. Um, and he responds back like, "No, hold on 1 minute. I'm in a meeting." And the door is shoved open anyway, and the very like thin blonde waitress, or not waitress, Jesus,
It's Jesus.
Jesus!
In blonde Jesus.
Jesus.
y'all, I am running on fumes and I have nothing
Our
prepared.
savior has arrived.
I'm down for Jesus Christ Superstar the one shot.
Yes.
The blonde secretary opens the door. I think that you are going to want to see this. Um, and he kind of lets out a sigh. I will leave all of you to discuss this. And he closes the office door behind him.
Well, what do we think?
For my own sake, my audio started fucking with me. Could you repeat what he had said?
During which part?
When he was saying why he wants us to stave one more day?
He wants for while he is basically making a contract that would make it so that every person in the 10 towns could receive food from this cauldron. He wants you guys to guard it for the night, like until it is like actual like become like declared public property basically.
In other words, we'll just sell it tomorrow.
I would say we're probably the most equipped to guard it for the night.
I mean, what's one more night?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
We
Fair
could-
enough.
I'd say I'd say we go for it.
At this point, he enters back in, and he looks even more stressed. Are any of you healers by any chance?
I am.
I am.
Could I request your help?
I sort of am.
We all kind of are, actually.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's convenient. All right, follow me. And he leads you all down,
You
back
know
to
who
the
couldn't
like
restore
main
hit
entrance.
points?
The one who died.
It's to make up for the Christmas one shot.
Yeah.
And
None of us had a we had one single healing spell.
And in fact, I was a blood
Five of
hunter.
us.
I did damage to myself.
I realized once we finished that one shot, I had Wither and Bloom, but that was it.
Wow.
That doesn't count.
Doesn't
I hate
count,
it
but
here.
it,
I was a cow.
You were indeed a cow.
congratulations,
you were a
Alexa.
were-cow at one point.
A
You-
meerkat.
Wow. You almost transcended to your best form.
Oh, absolutely.
A bull.
Bitch, I'm always in my best form.
Pokemon evolution.
He leads you down to the main area, and they've kind of got like a few guards standing or like huddled around someone. And they kind of like part as the speaker comes through. Kira, if you would please like to describe your character.
I
Oh,
would
no!
absolutely love to.
Damn, this is how you're
Um,
getting them to have share of that 5,000 gold. They're gonna help us guard it.
Shivering but looking like unnervingly optimistic, is a like average, I would say average size woman with very long tints of violet and pink hair. She has a very nice kind of like flowy sky blue dress on, and which you immediately clock as not Icewind Dale worthy. She's very, very cold. Her skin is like slightly gray tinted, but like for the most part looks like any other, you know, from a distance, like looks like any other Caucasian woman you've ever seen. But closer up, you
Never
would
seen
see
one.
like
I don't know what it looks like.
never seen a white before.
Cock.
And
So
but when you
basically
get
me when
closer,
I'm
there's like a
sick.
bit of a grayer tint. But it's just so much easier for me to show you.
Yay!
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
And she does look vaguely fey. But I... Hold on, I guess I'll actually look. Yeah, she looks kind of fey-ish. She's got the pointy, the slightly
Am
pointy...
I not the only one classified as Fae now?
Oh shit. Evil.
I mean, Eladrin were Fae. They're from the
Yeah.
Feywild.
We count as
Oh,
elf.
I'm
Well,
still not alone.
I say we. She counted as an elf for anything that specified elves, so she could have had like elven accuracy as a feat. But this is the new one, and she's smiling, like she's got this very large smile and very wide eyes, as she just kind of looks around and is taking everything in. But is very clearly shivering, and has like ice forming around her arms because she is not winter worthy at the moment.
Are
Seeing
Do you
this
look
and
okay?
assuming... Yeah, do you look hurt?
yeah. Is it just the ice?
Not like injured, but she looks like frostbitten for sure. She looks like she's been like traveling.
Game
in
mechanics
the
wise,
worst-
do you look like you have less than max hit points?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, she looks like probably pretty beat up from the cold. Like about half hit points right now.
Okay. If nobody
Andy.
else... Oh.
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
fight to
Andy
the
runs
healer.
up. Throwing hands, just throwing cure wounds, just
No! I want to cure wounds!
no. um,
Speaking of which, I
So-
don't think I ever rolled my hit points, so I think I'm gonna do that real quick.
God
so
damn!
after hearing like we need to go, like we need a healer, Andy actually kind of rushes out the door, runs up to this person that they bring her to, and like immediately, like not even thinking, cast cure wounds. We'll do it at a second level.
I'll also walk up and just
Ooh.
first level cure wounds. Why not?
I will take one of my cloaks and wrap it around this person who does not have proper winter gear on.
I have a beanie. I'm gonna stick it on their head.
You just get like this wave of people surrounding you.
Yeah, that's what I wanted was the overwhelming cleric.
Oh my.
Cleric energy.
Thank you all. Who are all of you?
How dare you have a higher voice than me?
I can't.
I love that. So this is the voice you've chosen for the next couple of years.
Pulling a,
I mean,
pulling
with
a
the way
knot.
that Icewind Dale's going.
That's right. This is the voice I'm going to be using for the next 2 years.
Say I'm getting into that in the one shot again. Like the first time you brought back Matt,
I
was
loved
like,
that when he turned around and was like, "Oh shit!"
Andy
Yeah,
doesn't
she
say
just kind of looks around at all of you and is like, "This is a lovely place that you have. Do one of you live here?"
I do actually. This is my house.
You see the speaker kind of clears his throat. No. They are traveling through at the moment. They've been quite helpful to the town.
Oh, they seem very helpful. I just met them and they've been so kind already.
I'm standing back.
Okay, so I'm gonna damage myself first before I heal. There we go.
And also take a beanie.
And
You have
also
a
take a
beanie.
beanie. This like beanie kind of
Congrats.
Also have a cloak.
Congratulations. First item in the campaign, beanie.
just gonna add beanie to my inventory.
That's what I have. Literally.
Poppy's cloak.
I literally wrote beanie parentheses hat. Oh,
We'll
I
get you
put
a
a note
costume
in here.
eventually.
I have a note in here. It says very cute. It's me.
I'm adding custom item, but I refuse to call it beanie. We're calling it what it is.
It is a toque.
That's your damn Skippy. It is.
A what?
It is a
A
toque.
toque.
I've never heard that.
I've
Sorry.
never heard it either.
'Cause it's Canadian as shit.
Southerners.
It is a toque.
Is
You're damn right, bud. Just added a
No,
toque to
hold
my
on.
inventory. Got better for the winter there.
So Lizzie,
Oh
you're
my
telling me
God.
that I don't have a beanie. I actually have a toque.
yes.
Got it.
Cool.
A beanie is a year-round thing. A toque is winter.
Yes.
Hi. Think of it as not necessarily. This is not the defining factor of a toque, but it's the huge ass pom pom on the top.
This is
Oh.
true.
Do you guys know the history of those? No.
We
I
can
think
get
it's
into
really
that.
funny.
We can get into that after the session.
I'll just type
Just-
it.
Yeah. Because that's a whole bunny trip. Anyway.
No, this is where the town speaker stays.
Town speaker. speak to the town?
I can, yes. And they listen,
Sometimes.
Do they
mostly.
speak? Does it speak back?
Always. They always have something to say, yes.
So what's your deal?
Huh?
Jasper.
I'm not making a deal.
No.
Where are you from?
That's a good question. I guess the forest.
All right. Do you know how you got here?
No.
You all just not you, Kira. Wait, we don't even. Do we know your name yet?
No.
Have we learned your name? Cool.
Not yet. We're about to. I'm about to
Everyone
ask.
everyone except Kira's character just hears, I like them. After hearing,
You,
I don't know where I'm from. I'm from the forest.
What's your name? What can we call you?
Ishida.
I'm gonna need a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to spell that for me.
Ishra. How am I supposed to do that in an English accent? Ishra.
How am I supposed to do that in a southern?
Why are you is this payback because you died?
You ain't never heard of Southern people
Ishra?
trying to pronounce anime words. It's funny as fuck.
Ishra?
I don't want that to be
Tashi,
immortalized on the
what?
internet forever.
Am I saying that right? Ishra? That's
Hey y'all, Baka Denanio, y'all.
Stop.
oh my gosh.
Can I ask a quick question to everybody?
No.
No.
No, good.
They're all such assholes.
Then
I
I'll do
said
it
yes.
individually. What languages do you guys speak?
Ooh.
Who's asking?
Yeah, who's asking?
Hira.
I don't know if I want to answer that.
No, do I?
So I don't actually speak common. I don't
fuck.
actually.
What
I
language?
don't.
What language are you thinking, babe?
What
No,
language-
so this
Yeah.
is the bundle. I've got
Thinking of
I've
a
got
couple
deep
of
speech,
languages.
draconic, druidic, halfling, and quarry.
I've got
Okay.
I've got Sylvan if that's what you're thinking.
Nope.
I mean, I have others, but
Common, Druidic, Primordial, and Sylvan.
There
Okay.
you go. Gordial.
Common and Elvish.
my
Oh,
list
wow.
my list has been said.
Okay, DM, do with that what you will. But yeah, I don't have much memory. I know what I have to do. I don't know how to do it. I'm still kind of
What?
getting my bearings.
What do you have to do?
I have to find my true love.
I think you may have wound up in the wrong place for that.
You just get like the most skeptical look from Poppy.
Same.
You see a curious look on Andy's face.
If you've looked around you recently, it's more of like endless misery and suffering more than romance and love.
Been shown nothing but care and affection.
Well,
by-
it's not really the people you have to worry about more so than the horrible elements and nasty creatures that lurk around every corner.
The snow and the cold did start hurting after a while.
Rather quickly, I'm sure, dressed the way you are.
I'm not exactly the best equipped. But I'm sure I can find something.
Oh, they have plenty of local supplies around here that carry winter clothes. It wouldn't be too hard to suit it up.
You hear in your head though, I like your dress though.
She does that pretty frequently.
Hi. And
Thank you. Oh wow, I've never seen anyone do that before. I haven't seen anyone do much before though. So this is all
How
just kind of new.
how
it's
recently did you lose your memory? Like, what can you remember?
Um I woke up in the forest and I just knew, like in your heart, like you know what you have to do. I just kind of have that. I have that drive. And I started walking. And then I stopped on the road because I knew that the guards would find me.
Do I believe her?
Roll an insight check.
May I also roll one?
Absolutely.
Triple insight check.
I rolled
Five,
an
check.
18.
Okay, well, that's what I rolled, but what did I actually get?
Doobity-doo,
23.
doo.
I rolled a 16.
7. With
She's-
modifier.
She seems to be very forthcoming, especially with basically having no memory. Yeah, you get the feeling that this is not like a con. This is truly, she's telling you everything.
Probably too much, honestly.
Probably
Yeah,
too much, but she's like, I don't know any memory, so let's hope the first people I met were good.
Not to be weird, would you mind if I took a little bit of a closer look at you and just see if, like, maybe you suffered like a traumatic head injury or anything?
Sure. Are you
Can
a
I
doctor?
stare into your soul?
Yes, we're all doctors actually.
Mm.
We're
Wow. I lucked
not
out.
actually.
Close
Lying
enough.
to people isn't
No, we're doctors.
as. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you were able to magically heal some of my wounds.
We actually all went to school together. It's a long story. All right, come here. Let me look at you. And
Sure.
I'll look her head over. Do I need to make a medicine check? Has this
Yes,
person been
please.
beat in the head?
Known as
I'm
the
just gonna take several
Bremen
steps
College of
back.
Medicine.
24.
She does not appear to have any visible head trauma.
Do I see any scarring? Like, there would be telltale signs of, like, this person being an adventurer in their past or, like, having seen combat?
You actually are surprised at the lack of scarring that they have on them. Like, most people have scars, especially, like, I mean, everyone that you're dealing with in this time has rough lives. This is a almost blank canvas of a skin.
Well, it doesn't look like you've done much at all. This is a bit strange.
Yes. It's a bit of a mystery.
Huh.
Can anybody identify if there's any magical means to the loss of memory?
Maybe.
And I will also turn to the town speaker as well with that question.
I could call for someone. It'd take a few minutes for them to get here.
I would say that's fine.
Well, perhaps we should move inside before she continues to get frostbitten.
God.
Fair point.
Yeah, she just kind of, I should find a shop that sells my own clothing. But I'll come with you. 1 second. And she kind of like very briefly whistles this like sing-song tune, and from like the frost in the air, this little kind of like what looks like a songbird pops
Disney
out.
just confirmed.
That's what I was thinking this whole time.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
Okay, literally though, like Kira's
Zo.
description of her character to me was like the one girl from Enchanted. So yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He
Yep.
literally said, "Think Enchanted's Giselle."
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, Alexa, we are the same person. Yeah, so this, like, little bird kind of comes out, and she's like, if you could find a place that sells warm clothing, that would be great. And it just kind of, like, does a little tweet and flies off.
You see Castor just kind of come around Andy's head and just like
New bird.
She, like, immediately goes eyes wide, looks over at Castor, and goes, he's adorable.
he gives a very angry look back. He looks untrusting.
That's fair.
And she just pats him and said, and you hear in your head, she said, "Thank you. He's my best friend."
Is the bird going to fetch clothing or just find where it's sold?
Just look to see if it can find the thing where you get clothing. A shop. It's going to go find a shop. I don't know how I'm gonna get the money for it, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And she'll make her way inside of the building where this very large cauldron is.
Right.
And it's just like, this seems to be a very unkept kitchen.
The cauldron is absolutely filthy. Like there are layers of grime that are stuck to the sides of it. Like Maud was not taking care of this at all.
Wasn't it filled with organs originally?
It was originally filled with human
I
meat.
thought so.
Shockingly, I bet it smells amazing.
My favorite organ.
Good
She's just
soup.
gonna kind of
Mom.
she's just gonna kind of like skip up to the cauldron. She seems to kind of look at it.
I wouldn't get too close to that, honestly. It's probably a bit rank.
Sorry?
It probably smells bad.
It's not great. She kind of places her hands on the cauldron. And prestidigitation over and over and over and over again until this thing is clean.
So while you are doing that, the speaker does call for like someone that can cast Identify. And they let you keep cleaning it while they cast Identify on you. They turn back to the rest of you after a few moments of ritually casting it. There doesn't appear to be anything wrong with her magically speaking. There's nothing blocking her memory from magic.
So what? She just spawned in the middle of the woods in
As far
Icewind
as we
Dale?
could tell, yes.
The mysterious case of Benjamin Button.
Oh my god.
Fuck is that?
It was a story my mum told me when I was a kid.
I don't remember this story, but alright.
Okay.
Am I thinking the right thing?
Benjamin
No.
Button was the guy that like aged backwards.
Yeah.
You definitely are
So
not
that he
thinking
was
about the right thing.
born old.
Yeah, we're not.
Nobody's heard of it?
No, we know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I know what you're talking
I
about.
thought I was
Poppy
going
doesn't.
insane.
No. As people, we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our
I'm
characters
not
yes,
that uncultured.
Oh, and I am also just thinking of something. Ima would have also had on her, and they're magical, so they can't be destroyed by normal fire. The spell scrolls that we got from helping that NPC Caitlin never thought we'd try and take into the party.
Oh shit.
We grabbed those spell scrolls as well. What were they?
Right.
Did we never
They weren't-
identify them?
We did, but they were like level 1 spells. So I don't. If Caitlin, if you want to just like give
I
random
probably
level
have it
spells,
written
then-
down somewhere, We can find it later.
Yeah, if you don't have it written down, I'll go back through the book to see what they were, just after the session.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I know there was a scroll of animal friendship.
Ooh. Nope, sorry. I have a notepad document that says Icewind Dale spell scrolls.
Oh, perfect.
Boom.
It's completely empty. Gosh darn it. Just kidding.
Probably would have been great for Ima to remember that she can hold person.
She's not a
You live and you
spellcaster.
learn.
Yeah.
You're dying to learn.
Oh yeah, she's not a spellcaster.
Yeah.
She can't use spell scrolls. Why was she holding it? She's the only one that
I
can't
thought-
cast magic.
I thought anybody could use a spell scroll.
No, it has to
Has
be a
to have
spell that
magic.
is actually in your spell list,
Uh,
but you don't have to actually know or prepare the spell. Basically, just like if it's a druid spell, scroll, any druid can cast it.
sounds good.
She's gonna finish kind of casting everything. Oh, that's much better. Still, not much of a kitchen. Could be changed.
Oh, this
Not supposed to be a
is
kitchen.
not the kitchen. This is just the main entranceway, actually. He kind of like turns to the rest of you. I don't quite know what to do in this moment. He's talking to you, Ashira, at this point. You said you were looking for your true love.
Yes.
Do you have any idea where they might be? Or if you've met them before?
No. No.
Okay.
But I feel like I'll know, or I'll be guided that way.
Guide.
You have the means to take care of yourself.
To be fair, I've had a pretty bad track record so far. I was able to get to where the guard's route would be.
Well, I can offer you a room for a few weeks and a job in town just to get you on your feet.
That would be incredibly kind of you. Yes, there are things I can do things. And she just kind of a spell book into her hand, and she's like, I have access to some magic. I don't know how well it'll be done, but I can try. But I promise, if there's anything that I can do to repay your kindness, I will definitely do so. Especially because I do have to eventually afford winter clothes. But I guess if I just kind of, don't stay outside for very long, then I can avoid the cold.
That's not at all how this cold works, love. You would literally die if you'd been out there any longer.
Oh, that's not good.
So
I've only just been alive.
we'll get you some heavy winter clothing because it is currently like -12 outside.
That's nothing
this-
for a
Fahrenheit or
Canadian.
Celsius?
I was gonna say, is that in freedom units or
Celsius.
maple bucks? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's yeah.
What's that in Celsius?
Hold on.
I think that is Celsius.
-12, that's nothing.
I can't remember. Hang on. I think
That-
it might
that's
be in
probably
Fahrenheit.
right.
No, I'm pretty sure that's in Fahrenheit. Because if it was,
Oh god, that's like almost like negative
like
25.
-25.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
yeah.
it's like
that's
-12 in
cold.
Fahrenheit.
That's
Yeah,
cold.
so
a
-25
problem.
Celsius.
Minus
Yeah,
12?
it's fucking cold.
Nothing. 25?
cold.
That's cold.
That's
it's
a problem
fucking
for
cold
someone
outside.
who's basically in a sky blue version of Giselle's dress.
At nighttime, it gets
Love
as
that.
low as -50 in Fahrenheit.
Jesus fuck.
What, dude? That's
So
just
put that into perspective, -40 Fahrenheit and -40 Celsius are the same.
so negative 45 for us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Carl, that kills people.
Yes, it does.
Carl!
She just kind of
Llamas
eyes
with
go wide, and she's
coat.
like, "Do you have like a job that I could do like soon?"
Kind of looks over at the rest of you. The only job I have available right now would be the one guarding this cauldron. So do you want to let her sit with you tonight? We can pay her in the morning, and then maybe we can get her a different job where her skills can be of use.
I look to Poppy.
Mom?
Mom.
Sure.
So I love it that everybody's looking at like, can we keep her?
Mom, please.
No, mine's the neutral of the kind of like, I don't want to keep
I
her,
ain't making this decision.
but I'm not making the decision.
Is everybody else looking at me
not
too?
Andy
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 wants to
says-
keep her.
Andy says to you all, does this feel like it was meant to be to anyone else?
No.
It almost feels wrong to me, in a way. I won't necessarily say why, but it does feel a little wrong, but it's fine.
Obviously, I would never want to replace Ima.
That's kind of what I was at. Like, you know, when you have a pet that passes away and then you get a new one, this is kind of the same vibe.
But this just feels.
Right, that's enough. She needs the job. She can stay. An extra set of eyes won't hurt.
I'll stay out of your way, unless specifically, you ask for me.
What
Yeah.
size are you? Do you know? Clothing wise. Never mind. I'll eyeball it.
She just kind of looks down and she's like, I've never gone shopping. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna turn around and walk out the door towards where I'm assuming I know where warm clothing can be found.
Yeah, it almost like
And if not, I'll just
literally
ask
any
somebody.
store. It is a very
I-
common purchase.
I'm going with you.
I also feel like at that point you would see my familiar kind of start to flutter back in. And just, here, I'll have her lead you. And just kind of does like a little whistle tune, and it'll fly ahead of you.
I very clearly know where I'm going, but I will stay behind the bird.
I'm gonna watch the two of them leave. I'm gonna look
Three.
back to the cauldron, look back to the door.
And
I'm just gonna
Andy's
sit
coming
down
with me.
my arms crossed. And I'm just gonna kind of
Oh
mutter.
God, we left the twins.
I'm gonna just mutter.
Shit!
I'm gonna look to my brother. I guess we have first shift.
It would seem so.
The speaker kind of clears his throat. This would probably be the worst guarding. Like it's right when you enter the door. So we're gonna move this to like one of the back rooms, so that not everyone sees it right now.
Alright.
So
Sounds
He-
good.
gathers a couple guards. And this town hall is actually fucking massive. It is a 3-story town hall.
I help
Um,
move.
Jesus.
the um they begin like carrying it towards one of the back rooms, and the something catches the two of your eyes as you are walking past it. There's like a room with like the door is kind of like not completely barred off, but there is like a heavy beam that is like in front of it, almost like locking something inside of it. And there's like a piece of glass like on the door so you can see through it. And you see the like masthead of a ship. It is probably like a 10-foot statue of a woman completely carved out of dark, dark crystal. Um, for just a moment as the two of you pass, out of the corner of your eye, you see a woman bound to this figurehead. Like you see her tied, you see her hair hanging down in front of her face. But when you go to like look at it, the vision is gone. It is just like only in your peripheral.
Is the
Jesus.
town speaker still with us?
He is.
Is the glass lady hot?
Oh yeah. I mean, from what you can tell.
Important questions here.
Do
That's the most
what
pressing
what
question. Is she
info
hot?
do we get from that view, like of her features and whatnot?
You can see that she's wearing like completely white dresses, like a very thin, almost silken material. It appears to be blowing around her. She has like light brown hair that is like it is completely concealing all of her face. So you can't see like anything like really remarkable on her. But the like ropes are very taut against her. You can see like the red lines that they have left in her skin.
Hey, sis, did you see that?
I did.
I think that was the White Lady.
That they have locked away.
Oh, I don't know if it's like they have her locked away more than her spirit still hung on to that. Wasn't it that her husband was a sailor?
If I remember correctly.
Seems like she's not able to let go because of this.
Do you think it's worth asking Daneth about?
Couldn't hurt anything, just a little bit of inquisitive questioning.
He's about like 5 feet in front of you at this point, like just walking towards the back of the building.
Hey, Daneth.
Yes.
What's that?
A long story.
Is it one pertaining to the White Lady?
It is.
Is that like the masthead of the ship of her husband that they both drowned with?
It is.
Are you aware that her spirit is still clinging on to that thing?
I am, hence why the door is barred, so she cannot leave.
That's a
Why?
little fucked up.
Why is she in there?
I don't know. We fished out the figurehead from underneath the lake, and it's something that no one needs to come into contact with, not just because of her spirit. So it was locked away, and after we dragged it back up, a few moons went by, and then her spirit started showing up.
And you haven't thought about maybe getting rid of it?
Well, she's vengeful. So I haven't had anyone willing to the only person willing is Ronaldo, and he's also the only bard in town, and I would prefer not to lose the one entertainment the town has.
New side quest unlocked. And you haven't tried, I don't know, figuring out how her spirit can get to peace? That would get rid of her.
God damn it.
I don't really know much about the spirits or the afterlife. All I know is that crystal is bad news, and people that come into contact with it for too long lose their minds.
Why would you fish it up then?
We didn't know what it was. Like not before we got it up. We knew that it was a like that it was the ship's figurehead, obviously. We didn't know it was made out of that crystal.
All right. Just was curious, honestly.
I would try to stay out of that room if I were you tonight.
Noted.
Did you mean You line it directly to that room.
Yeah, right.
Raccoon time.
Oh God.
Who,
No.
Ganeth, who knows about that room?
Not many people get taken this far back into this building, so maybe a handful of people that work for me. And now the two of you.
All right. Well,
There are
keep it a
only
secret.
there are only a few people that work here. There's he starts kind of listing off. There is the Penny, which is the receptionist that came and got him originally, and then like two or three other just like when I say cleric, I do not mean in the magic sense, but like in the paperwork sense.
Clerk?
As in, like,
Clerk?
they make, like, balms and salves and shit,
Yeah.
right?
Ah.
Where am I right now? Have I
Yeah,
followed
where
them?
are you? I feel like
Or are you following us?
I guess I'll just kind of pop up and just be like, I couldn't help overhearing you guys talking very loudly. And, has anyone tried talking to her? She seems very sad.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do later.
Anyone that tries talking to her gets possessed and then drowns in the lake. I would not recommend talking to her.
Fountain.
Have they tried talking to her from outside the room?
No.
Well, there you go.
Mystery solved.
I
Honestly,
don't think you understand how possession works.
you know, you're
I
right.
don't.
You're right. I've never been possessed.
There
Well,
is
if
a
you
Meanwhile,
twist
would
of
like
Poppy's
to
everything.
just
experience it, then
banging
by
her
all
head
means,
on the side of a building.
Poppy's spider senses are tingling. Something
I know.
dumb
They're
is
saying
happening.
they're doing something stupid. I can feel it.
I know someone who specializes in death, so we'll bring this up to them and we'll see what we can do.
I know you
Don't
didn't
touch
ask
the
for our
crystal.
help, but you know, we're very helpful people.
That's fine. Just don't touch the crystal. For your own
Right.
sake.
Don't touch
I
it.
won't touch it.
This man is so stupid.
He's
As we're
trying to
walking by,
warn them. Just because they're like, oh, don't do that, that means we're gonna do it. The 1st thing.
as
Uh-huh.
we're walking by this door, like, do I feel anything from this?
You also see the same image in your peripheral, but when you go to look, it's like she's disappeared. But you just see the woman, and you can almost feel in that brief moment when you saw her, just the anguish coming off of her.
I'll look at where she was in my peripheral, that she's no longer there, and just kind of smile and wave. I won't
Janice
speak to
does
her, but I will just wave.
Janice does manage to get to the cauldron up. He has it on the second story now. So there is like a nice little like lounge area that he has it for you guys to be able to rest in while you're guarding it. There are like throw pillows on the floor and like a little snack cart set up. So you guys would be taken care of for the night.
All right.
Next.
For every good stakeout.
Is there like a soup or anything?
Yeah,
No.
like,
Stakeout.
can we use the cauldron?
I was
No.
gonna pour it in there and see how it works. Yeah.
Give me a lay of the room. I need to know for surveillance. How many entrances? How many exits? How many windows? How many
this
trapdoors?
This is the innermost room of the building, so there are no windows and there is the one entrance and exit.
Any trapdoors?
Not that you can see. If you want to roll me an investigation check.
Yes, I'm looking for any other way into this room.
Okay.
I'm looking for any peepholes. I'm looking for fucking anything. Sorry, what did you say? Investigation? $18.
You feel pretty confident there's no trapdoors or peepholes in the room. It just appears to be like he knew that this would probably be the best room for you guys to guard it in.
Well, how's the door? Is there a keyhole? Is there a bolt? Is there a latch?
There is like a wooden beam that you can like lock it with. But other than that, that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
we should have came
100%.
up with like a secret knock or something, so we could lock it, and then, you know, you have to know the password to come in.
I think we have somebody who can speak through the mind. I think they can let us know.
You're right. You're right. Good point.
Well, but what if it's not her that needs letting in?
We are in groups.
I mean, your shopper person is gone, and is not in a group, except for with my animal companion.
No, our telekinetic is with there as well.
Oh yes, that's true, and I would have known that. So never mind.
So we all enter the room. I close the door. I put down the latch.
Okay.
I'll just kind of sit in a corner. It's like, oh no, I think she would actually be at like the snack cart because she's probably starving.
Is there a
Wait.
fireplace?
There is not a fireplace in this room.
Are there blankets?
There are blankets, though.
I'm just gonna quietly just go grab a blanket. I'm gonna go up to, what the fuck's your name? Ishira?
Ishida.
Ishira? I'm just gonna put it over their shoulders and I'm gonna go get back to work.
Oh,
Very begrudgingly.
thank you. And she's like trying one of like everything. Because it's like her first time trying all of these things as far as she knows. So,
You all hear a brisk knock on the door.
On the wall.
I go
He's
up
in
to
the
it.
walls!
I go up to it.
the call was coming from
Who is
inside
it?
the house.
It's Penny. I wanted to drop off a few more snacks for you all.
I open the door a little bit. I peek my head out.
You see the blonde receptionist that you met originally. She's holding like a basket of just like dried meats and other, like, there are a few berries in it as well. I figured she was probably hungry, and this is for the rest of you all.
I open the
Would
door
you
just
happen
enough to let her in.
Do you have any wine?
I could go get some if you want.
Yes, please.
Any
job.
Any hot beverages?
I could maybe get them some more mead.
That would.
I don't know if it would be warm by the time I got here.
Do you have? I'm gonna like whisper in. Do not bring him any alcohol.
Okay. I
could make your drinks warm if you'd like.
That works. Could you get us some? Could you get us something we can warm up ourselves?
Yes. She closes the door back. And a few minutes go by. Poppy and Andy.
Yeah.
You
We're
follow.
Following.
Yes. Following the bird to the closest clothing store. This is really just your basic necessities. They have the cloaks and coats and scarves and things of that nature. They also have a few pair of boots for sale as well.
Knowing what I know about sewing and people's sizing, could I semi-accurately pick out things that I think would fit?
Yeah, I'll say you have a pretty good eye for it, so you feel
Okay.
confident that it'll all fit her as intended.
Okay. Probably get... Is there, like, a tunic or, like, more of, like, a dress type thing that's gonna be warm, or is it all just, like, pants and shirts and coats?
There are a few, like, tighter undergarments that you could still, like, wear, like, a very, like, loose tunic with and be warm.
Okay. I will grab those and a tunic and a coat,
Okay.
cloak thing, and some boots.
All in all, it'll be
And a
about,
scarf.
like, 10 silver.
I want to
Okay.
try to find some fancy gloves.
Okay, they have a few...
Yeah, I'm picking out the nicest ones that I can find, because freaking Disney princess over here.
They have a few pairs. They have some like white ones with some gold embroidery that are like appear to be like rabbit fur, along with some other darker ones as well. So it's just your preference of which one you would like.
The white with gold is cool. I like it.
I found
got
these gloves.
Yeah, sure. Add them to the pile.
Can I buy it?
The gloves?
Well, no, just the whole ensemble.
I've already paid for it.
Oh. Well, I have all this money that like was for this cauldron thing, and I didn't really want it in the first place, but I thought that it could go towards this.
I don't mind. It's just a couple pieces of silver.
Oh, okay. She kind of shuts down a little bit.
If you want, you could give me the silver if you have it. It's
Oh,
just a hassle to, go through the whole transaction again.
no, it's fine. Yeah, here. She gives you 10 silver.
Right back to where I started.
I guess it is worth noting that I do have like a pouch that does have 10 gold in it because starting equipment. But I think like she doesn't even know she has it.
Yeah.
Like she
That's fair.
rifled through her things yet.
That's fair.
So I'd like at this point, like while she's just kind of sitting in the corner, trying not to be a nuisance to anybody, she's just kind of like, oh, that'll help for sure. um, I have. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I will bundle everything up in the least cumbersome way possible. Work on carrying it back. Again,
I want
following the bird.
to find a ribbon and just kind of.
It's easy enough to find. You guys make your way back to the town hall. It is a very short walk. Um, as you are leaving, you do briefly pass the receptionist who kind of like turns to look at you as she's running past. I'll be right back with warm drinks for all of you.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Um, and you also, as you are making Daneth meets you in the main area and shows you the way to where the rest of your party is. Um, he does give you both the same spiel about please, you two seem more sensible than the others. Do not let them in this fucking room.
You act like they listen to me.
Well, if you have any sort of means of making them stay, it seems like they were bent on going in. And
Yeah.
I could get
You
hurt.
shouldn't have told them not to.
Jasper just likes fucking with people. She's not going in.
What's in the room?
It was supposed to be a relic that the town could celebrate, and instead it is a cursed item that haunts the town. So we've tried to
Lovely.
keep it locked away.
That makes sense. How is it
Door on the
supposed to
third floor
celebrate?
corridor on the right is strictly forbidden to students.
Oh, it was a group of sailors. They were probably one of the most prolific, like successful sailors we had for a very long time. And the ship went down as they came back into port at home. So it was supposed to be in remembrance of them when it was fished out of the lake.
Interesting.
But he does lead you up to the rest of them, and you all manage to reunite.
Gonna
She's just.
well,
I've just got like a thing, like some sort of pastry or food in my face, and I just kind of like look up to see them walk in, give them a little wave.
gonna hand the clothes to Andy and kind of shuffle her forward.
She kind of just, and she presents you the clothes, and she says,
These are for you. I picked up this blue ribbon for you too.
It's so beautiful. Thank you.
she just kind of gives it to you and just kind of scuffles off.
It's just thank you so much for the. This is an odd group, but nice and kind. She's going to, because she has no concept of societal norms, she is going to basically get up and just immediately drop her dress to put this stuff underneath.
I cover up Az's eyes.
I become very interested in my cup of tea.
I cover my brother's eyes.
Candy doesn't really care.
And yeah, she'll put the warm stuff underneath her dress and then slip the dress back on.
You know, they probably had a private area where you could have done that.
For what reason?
You know, you usually don't drop down to your knickers in front of random people, but you know, you do you.
That wasn't even the knickers. That was the birthday suit.
Well, you cover up my eyes before I saw anything, so you know.
You're too young.
Would today technically be my birthday?
No.
I
No?
like the word knickers.
Poppy just sinks further down into whatever she's sitting on.
Well, now that you two are back, I have a couple errands to run if you're able to watch over these two, and I'm going to point to both the cauldron and Ishira. Is that alright?
What sort of errands?
I need to go get some more supplies for myself.
Alone?
I'm playing D&D.
Maybe.
Perhaps. I guess we'll find out. Come back
It's
for
these
part
moments
two.
where I forget that we're not all in the same room, like, doing this together.
Yeah.
Sorry, my grandpa came to say goodnight.
Night, Grandpa.
But there's some supplies I'd like to get for myself.
Alone?
I mean, Az, do you want to come with me?
Sure.
Sure, I'm going with my brother. We should be back soon.
At least they're going in pairs.
Do not make any detours.
I'm not gonna go into the room, don't worry. And I go, and I lift up the bar. I gesture for Az to go first.
All right, of course. Just you know, scream really loud if anything happens. I'm sure we'll hear it.
Probably. And I shut the door behind me.
All right, sis. What is this really about?
I hate to break it to you, but we're not gonna go break into the room yet.
Yet? Okay. So what are we going to get?
Would you like to come weapon shopping with me, love?
Yeah, of course.
We're
What
gonna,
are you thinking?
We're gonna go
A new bow?
find a blacksmith.
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
I figure there's not much use for me being in the back, given that we've now lost somebody. Could probably use me more up front. And I figure I need some more, or not some more, I have nothing. Would you like to pick out some weapons for me?
Yeah, I would. I've got a pretty good eye. Plus, I think there's probably a few things I could grab as well.
That's what I figured. We should probably get some little dagger or something for the wizard.
I don't know if she'd know what to do with it, but I suppose so.
We'll get to that point when it comes up.
All right. Well, I know where Blacksmith is. I mean, it hadn't been that long since we seen it, so it's just around the block.
Sounds good. But as we're leaving, I kind of want to just peer into the room once more. And just see if I can get a better look.
This time you do not see the ghost of the White Lady as you peer in. You just see, it's almost like a mermaid cresting water that the figurehead is made out of, but it is a dark purple, almost black crystal that you also felt like the anguish the moment you saw the White Lady. Without the White Lady is now like not in the room, and you are still feeling just this negative energy rolling out of this room.
And can I gather, is that the same crystal as the ones that have, say, made that one tiefling go insane?
Roll a history check.
I'm gonna get like glued to the door, just staring at it.
As, do you think that's the same crystal? I got a natural one.
I don't know. Maybe. Let me think about it for a second. Oh, it could be, or it couldn't be. I don't know. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's been a long time since you've spoken to Cora about what happened to her son, and you really having a hard time remembering how she described the crystal to you.
We should, when we get back, we'll bring that up to Poppy. I feel like she would remember.
Right. It's definitely magical. I mean, you can feel it on the air, right?
Yeah.
Mom!
Pretty interesting.
Mom, is this the insanity crystal?
Like, you can feel the anguish.
Well, let's not get too distracted by it. However, I will get a little friend out, and just from down my fucking sleeve, a snake will fall out and hit the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep an eye out and let me know if you see anything, and I'll burn a wild shape to conjure a familiar.
Okay.
Danger, Noodle.
It was a sleeve snake.
I think at this point everyone has a familiar except for Poppy.
I make friends with all the animals
You
anyway,
have a
so I don't
fox.
really need one.
Thanks for the reminder.
Who's the
My
real
fox,
Disney princess here?
I left in the room, and they are guarding the cauldron as well. I need to add this in my inventory.
Technically,
Mooney.
Jasper has 2 familiars. One is her actual familiar, and the other one is Az.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Should I mark this as a familiar or a beast companion?
This would be closer to a beast companion.
Fox.
If
the
Luna dies,
meantime-
Galen is dead.
What should I say it is? Because Fox doesn't show up.
Is Arctic Fox in it?
Art. No.
Art.
Arr.
I don't know, dog.
Dog.
Yeah, like
Dog.
massive stat block.
Dog. Death dog.
Dog.
Fuck yeah.
Not that.
No.
Yeah.
Mastiff.
Mastiff.
The biggest dogs
Oh,
you've
there
ever
it
fucking
A
is.
seen.
fucking fox that could just mule
Yes.
kick
Okay.
face off.
Yes.
I finally have it, and I'm changing its name to Mooney.
Mooney the
Mooney.
Mastiff.
Mooney the Fox. Okay.
In the meantime, while they're out pressing their noses up against a glass pane that they really shouldn't be, Poppy's just kind of curled up on the couch, probably with Mooney, just scribbling away in her notebook, as she is wont to do.
I'm going to just kind of like scoot over. What you writing?
Just
Oh.
nothing.
Sorry. Cookie?
No, thank you.
I don't know what these dark things are that they put in the cookie, but they're very sweet. They're very good.
Yum, are they raisins or chocolate chips?
They're raisins.
100%.
Like raisins. dried grapes.
Oh. I've had a raisin before I've had a grape. How many people can say that? Just kind of continues to sit in silence. Does not look over at your thing. She's taken the hint.
Go back to scribbling. Kind of glancing over every once in a while to make sure.
I'm
Mooney's
not used to
looking.
anyone respecting my privacy in this group.
Yeah, this is weird. I don't know how to respond to this. Everybody else has read at least a page.
Mooney
Don't
is
get too
looking.
used to it.
Mooney's watching you draw.
Right.
Andy's in a
I'm writing.
complete opposite corner. Also writing. like mirroring Poppy unintentionally and just kind of realizing
Every once in a while, I'll just give Mooney some sketches.
scratches.
I'll take out like a
Um,
piece of parchment and a inky quill that I have in my bag, and just kind of look around and see that this is like the social norm, and she will begin to draw something.
Jasper and Azurite, what are you looking for at the blacksmith?
I'm gonna guess they have no magic items.
They do not have any magic items, but they do have basic weaponry.
What do you think, Az?
Well, you definitely need something that's going to let you stay nimble. Huh. What do you have in terms of one-handed weaponry?
Right now,
Yes.
I've got my dagger, and I guess I've got my staff that I can use one-handed, but it's not the best.
Let's see.
I was thinking
I feel like
something
you
two
looked-
hands, one in each.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. It fits you. How's about shopkeep? What do you have for rapiers?
We've got a few. It kind of points you in the direction. They have a few like that are kind of rusted and less expensive. Their brand new ones are about like 7 gold apiece.
Well, let's take a look at the new ones.
I'm gonna pick one up, and I'm gonna just kind of twirl it around a little bit. How's it feel?
It feels really well balanced in your hand.
I think I like it.
You thinking rocking 2 of these, or are you going to mix and match?
I'm thinking rocking 2 of these.
Okay. Let's see. Maybe I want to pick something as well.
I'm also
Let me
wanting to
see
look
what
at the daggers as well.
We could probably pick up a couple of those, just so you can still, throw something if need be.
Because I only got one. I'm thinking one more for myself, one for Ashira. What about yourself? Did you need anything, love?
I'm thinking about what I know how to use.
Well, you're pretty dexterous, aren't you?
I am. I do pretty all right. I think we're about on the same level.
Did you want a rapier for yourself?
Well, you see, you did a bit more training with you-know-who than I did. Not quite adept with them. I mean, I could wield it, but it wouldn't exactly be my forte.
I'd be able
Where
to
are
teach you.
weapon proficiencies?
They did teach you. It's just that you didn't care to learn.
Well, I have my own set of skills, so usually when it comes to combat, I'm going to turn into something big and scary. But, I wouldn't mind a new spear.
We go and look for spears.
Yeah, you can find a couple there, like 5 gold apiece.
Yo, DM, can spears be dex weapons? Because it makes sense, and I don't know why Wizards of the Coast hate spears.
I'd say
Yeah,
dex.
only because this is not the first time you've had this complaint. Yes, spears can be a dex weapon.
No, because it makes
Cool,
sense.
thanks.
It makes sense. A spear should be dex and a glaive should be strength.
I agree.
Because isn't a spear is finesse, isn't it?
No, it's strength.
No, bullshit. A spear
It is
Yeah.
just straight
finesse.
strength. You cannot use dex to wield a spear.
Look, Wizards of
Bullshit.
the Coast made an amazing game, almost.
Almost. So close.
Almost.
Also, one thing, this is just a fucking gripe of mine since day one. The range for a spear is 20 feet thrown. What the fuck? You can throw a spear 20 feet, that is it.
Well, you can throw it 60 feet, but at disadvantage.
Yeah, but you know that, like, real-life humans can throw spears accurately over 100 feet.
Well, it's probably the thing of that they wanted to differentiate between a spear and a javelin.
Yeah.
So I guess my argument as a DM would be that those human beings have learned the sharpshooter feat.
Fair. Yeah.
They
Good
know what they're
point.
doing.
Therefore, ignore the long range distance because they've trained.
But if it's a strength weapon,
No, okay, a spear's not being a dex weapon is stupid, and also you should be able to intimidate using your strength score.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
thank you.
Fair.
Why is it charisma based?
I understand
I feel
that,
like-
there's intimidation that is charisma,
Yeah.
right? Like, threatening someone, if you're threatening someone with, say, magic, or you're threatening someone with, say, blackmail, that's charisma. If you're like, I'm gonna fucking knock you out right fucking now, then
Yeah,
it's
I
not
feel like that should be a call that the DM and the player make.
Yeah.
even though you have biceps 3 times the size of my head, I don't know, you're not very charismatic, so I kind of don't believe that you're gonna punch my face out. Yeah, I fucking do!
I also.
Oh, now!
I know we're getting into rules and stuff and qualms that we have, but I'm a firm believer that spells skill should be any stat that you want, or at least all the knowledge stats.
Like that.
Sorcerers should be casting with their constitution and not charisma.
Like I get.
Brennan brought this up as a thing, where it's like
Yeah.
their abilities are innate and draw from their own magic, and which is why Constitution is one of their proficient saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, sorcerers
That
as
makes sense.
concasters makes
Yeah.
more sense than I'm charismatic, therefore my innate magic works better.
Yeah.
That's a
That's-
bard. My God.
So
Exactly.
just a really quick time check for how long everyone can continue playing.
Half hour.
Danny. Okay.
I gotta be up
Damn.
real early to take my grandpa somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
The other question, I guess, is like, would you be terribly disappointed if we went a little bit longer without you being here?
I would be completely fine with it. It would not be recorded. However, I leave my character sheet to my brother.
Okay.
I think that
can-
maybe we should make tonight a little bit earlier, but that's just me.
I can record the second half if we end up going.
Well, no,
But I
if
feel
Alexa
for-
wants to go too, then
Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to y'all.
Don't make me make the choice.
I'm just saying because it's Icewind Dale, we haven't played in a long time, and I want to
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
Same.
I could probably go another hour.
Okay.
All right, we'll go another hour, and then we'll wrap it up there then.
Yeah.
Okay, no more tangents.
How much
Um,
gold
Oh.
for the weapons?
How many are you getting into? I'll say like, we'll do like 5 gold a piece for daggers.
10.
I
How many
think
do they have?
They have about 4 daggers. They're
We'll
not
buy
like
all
super
the daggers.
ornate or anything.
We buy
Take
all
all the
4.
daggers.
Okay.
So 20.
And then
2
we'll
rapiers.
just say, so it was, I think there were 7 a piece, so 34 now.
And
one
a spear.
And a spear was also 5, I believe, so 39.
All right,
I'll
I'll
buy
cover
it.
it all.
Oh, never mind. Thanks, love.
A little bit of a gift since you're wanting to mix things up.
Gosh, I haven't fought melee in a while.
Well, maybe we can have a sparring match later,
I would be interested.
just to make sure we're both, keen on our skills.
Offer still stands. I can teach you with a weapon if you'd like.
Sure.
Just
When we
in
have time.
case.
It wouldn't hurt to brush up on a few things. I mean, it's been years since we trained with Drizzt.
Ooh. Definitely been
That's a-
years when I
That's a
accidentally
fucking name drop.
cut, and I'm gonna hold up the green part of my scarf that I sewed on when I accidentally cut this off of his cloak.
He was rather impressed with that. But,
Cool.
you know, he told us to keep training, so we're just keeping our word to him.
That is true.
All right, I think we had a job to do, so we probably want to head back now.
I'm honestly, I joke about a lot of things. I'm very serious in keeping this cauldron safe. I don't know why.
You know, all jokes aside, this is a big deal. I mean, this is going to change things for the Dale.
Yes.
All the towns could have food. I mean, this is... I know I've tried to deflect a lot with, you know, just joking around, but what happened yesterday was... It was horrible, but this is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, we are doing good.
This could definitely change everything.
This
I
is what
mean-
we signed up for.
I mean, someone did literally die for it.
I couldn't help it.
We knew what this was going to be before we left home.
I mean, I know you don't like talking about it, but we didn't have a choice.
No. We did what we had to. And it may not be the last person we lose. So it's just something we're going to have to learn to cope with.
It's not the first person we've lost. It's not going to be the last.
Exactly. And as long as we can see the marks of change that we're making, I think it's worth it.
I'd say so.
Well, do you need anything else before we head back?
I think that's it. That's all I needed, at least. Did you need anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
Did you need an extra cloak? It's gonna start getting colder soon.
No, I'm getting better and better at maintaining the animal form, so if I shrink down real small and just bundle up with you, it stays pretty warm.
You are getting pretty good. You were able to stay a raccoon a lot longer this time.
I know. It's my favorite one.
I know it's your favorite one.
It's the warmest, honestly.
It's probably all the fur.
Honestly, when I shape like that, I'm pretty chubby too, so I think it's all the little fat rolls.
You are adorable as a raccoon.
See, that's the goal, is like, I know I'm a little shit, but people have a hard time staying angry at something so small and cute.
Oh, we should have got a little dagger so you can use that while you're wild
Oh,
shaped.
God. I'm going to run back in the
Oh my
fucking
gosh,
shop.
we both run back.
So you did just
My
buy up the entire
dumbass senses
stock
are
of daggers.
tingling.
We're looking.
I'm not looking for a dagger.
However, they have arrowheads.
Yes.
I'm looking for like a potato peeler, like a tiny knife.
You could find like one like a letter opener almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm
it'll be
looking
about
for.
2 gold.
Do they have two?
Sure.
We get both.
Dual wielding time. Raccoon, hell yeah.
Where's
the raccoon?
I buy these ones 4 gold.
Come to the wrong neighborhood, fucker.
These are going to be perfect. Everyone's going to lose their shit when they see me.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm going to
So
stuff them away.
the 2 of you make it back to the rest of them. As you guys are entering, you see Daneth leaving, presumably for the night. He was the last person out, so it is only you all in the building now. But yeah, you catch back up with everyone else.
I get in and I stop for a second. Guys, should we have people stationed throughout the building or just this room?
I'd say throughout the building, honestly.
Or is there too many entrances? Because we could have somebody, the front door, maybe the back, or
I
I
were
mean,
gonna steal a giant ass cauldron. Would you walk through the front door?
if I had enough
Maybe.
confidence.
Depending on how many people I had with me.
Yes.
Are we guarding the place or the cauldron?
We're guarding the cauldron. So I mean, in this room there is only the one entrance and exit. However, if there are enough people that could bombard us, we'd be cornered.
But if we're guarding somewhere else, then there would only be like 1 or 2 people here, and then we'd
What
be
if-
ambushed.
Every once in a while, we just send a pair out to do a sweep of the place, and then come right back.
I'd
I
say
could
that
work.
would work.
I could also send my animal companion here to go look.
Oh yeah, we could just send the familiars.
We do
How
have
many
3
specific
familiars
you
that
get?
we could station
I
at
could
each
send.
entrance.
I mean, I won't send Mooney because they won't be able to communicate with me. But they could be. No, I'm gonna send Mooney because
We actually have 4 now.
if something happens, they can help fight.
That's a horrible idea.
No, yeah, I'm gonna keep Mooney here with us.
He's a fox.
I don't want to lose him.
We can resummon ours. There's only one Mooney.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
look to
yours is-
Caster.
yours is
I'm
not
sorry,
a
sorry,
familiar.
Caster. They're staying. They're going with you. So, what were you saying, Ashira?
Yours is not like a arcane familiar.
No, I found him in the woods. I asked if he
So-
wanted to come with me, and he said yes.
Yeah, they're doing that now.
Found in the woods. Well, I guess it looks like me and Mooney have something in common.
Sure.
And she will just kind of lean down and attempt to give scritches.
Mooney is deadpan, but accepts scratches. And then comes up to me.
How does my Disney princess character not be proficient in animal handling? I messed that one up.
I'm
That's
not
fine.
proficient in animal handling, but I do have a
Their
plus
animals
5.
are just
I'm
assholes.
proficient in animal handling, and that's why Mooney's
Yeah.
a little shit. Because it's my fox.
So the first hour of your watch goes by pretty uneventful. Nothing really happens. Night starts to settle. Yes.
Because this worked well last time, I lock the door.
Okay.
I was actually, I don't know if y'all talked about this. I was going to send Castor out just to kind of keep an eye on the skies.
Yeah. So
Right from the skies.
Castor and Ashira's familiar both start doing like circles, like sweeps through the bottom floors and on the outside. The first initial sweeps go by pretty uneventful. They don't see anything. It gets to around midnight. All of you are still awake, just kind of like occasionally a conversation will pop up and die out. But both Castor and Ashira's familiar do notice something strange. The front door is now open
Oh,
to the building. So they do a like sweep through the bottom floor, and they don't see anything. Yes.
Are they looking through their familiar's eyes during this, or how's this working? Or are they just relaying info, or are you looking through their eyes?
I feel like when they're doing the sweep, I will look through my Songbird's eyes.
oh yeah, I'm in the same boat. So Andy's just kind of sitting there, like eyes kind of. She has very striking blue eyes. They're like white. can't really see much. Like, she's just not here.
Yeah, Ishidas go like this white and misty gray. And she just kind of is singing this almost, or is like humming this like almost elevator music.
So the front door opens.
The front door is open, but your familiars do not see anything on the bottom floor or as they come up to meet you on the second floor.
Do you relay this information?
Oh no, I'm gonna yes. So Andy just says, the door opened somehow downstairs.
By itself.
Who has a passive above 15? I know Poppy does.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Mine is 15.
Okay.
Nope.
Let me check.
No, wait. Perception. No,
That's
14.
passive.
My passive investigation is 17.
My passive
You know, the
perception
thing
is
that no
16.
one uses.
Okay. So Azurite, Jasper, and Poppy, the three of you hear what sounds like almost breaking glass in the floor below you.
Floor below.
Floor below.
I
Australian.
think it might be best if we send the familiars to investigate that and we stay here with the door locked.
My snake is going to look.
So your snake slithers down these steps.
I would also
The-
like to have prepared just in case that spell scroll of see invisibility.
Dang it.
Before I send my songbird out, she's just going to kind of look around and notice that everybody's a little like on edge, and just kind of nod and this like bright white glow kind of comes across her dress and everything as she's going to cast mage armor.
So your snake slithers down the stairs. The door that was originally barred off and you two were told not to enter is now open. The snake can see the figurehead is currently in the process of being smashed to pieces. However, you cannot see what is smashing it.
Okay, I will go back to my senses. Something is destroying the figurehead downstairs, and
Figurehead?
the mast of the ship, like
That
the
was
one...
in the room with the ghost was attached
That's
to.
keeping her spirit at bay.
Oh yeah, Poppy, did you look in the room? Do you know, was that crystal the same as the one we're trying to find? By the way,
Roll me a history check, Poppy.
That's what I'm doing. Dirty 20.
Yeah, it seems to be the same crystal that Cora described to you.
Balls!
think-
It's the insanity crystal.
all right,
I think it's
I
the
have
same.
a suggestion.
Oh, great.
We send 2 to 3 down. We send 2 down there. 2 stay here, guard this. The people that go take the sea invisibility. We get that fucking crystal before somebody else takes it.
I'll go.
I will go
I'll go.
as well. No.
Oh.
Also,
That's
I do want to bring a point up.
Sorry.
Does anyone else remember what the white lady told us
I
about
just wanna
invisible
go.
dwarves?
The white lady.
Sorry, what did you say, love?
Say that again?
When we spoke to the ghost with Ronaldo, the lady mentioned invisible humanoids.
Oh, God. I need you to know that this was so long ago.
Well, you see, I've played this campaign twice now.
So, sorry, love. You said that the lady had mentioned invisible people.
Dwarves, specifically.
Invisible. So they're small. We'll just
We can
drop kick
handle
him.
it.
Damn it. Oh, I do remember something about this, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I'm gonna walk up to Jasper. You're going out there?
Me and my brother, yes?
Well, then it would be best, I guess, if you guys met them on equal ground.
Poppy
If
looks
you wouldn't-
like she absolutely does not like this idea at all. Just for the record.
She
I
doesn't
can
like
help
any of my ideas. Because they're all stupid.
If you would let me?
Sure.
And her pendant around her neck is going to glow. And she's going to wave her hand kind of over you. Akfini, Ayan, Ariansar. And is going to cast invisibility on you.
Cool. So now you can see invisible and you could be invisible.
Can I?
You cannot see invisible things while you are invisible.
No, because she's got see invisible.
You can use the spell scroll. However, the spell scroll is just like the base level, so both of you would not be able to see invisible. Only one of you could.
Okay.
Like you can't upcast it. What I'm saying.
Do we have any other way that we would be able to see them?
I have.
What do you have, love?
I have a spell that it basically makes this like light around things and people, and it's purple.
Is it fairy fire?
It's fairy fire.
It's fairy fire. That would make them visible. By the way, and this I guess is going to be up to DM conjecture. Invisibility states that anything that the person is carrying or wearing would also be invisible.
If I put my
Yeah.
brother on my back and then casts invisibility, are we both invisible?
Until he is no longer on your back.
So if I ride a dragon and then Josh's character comes and rides a dragon,
Sure.
you have invisibility on the dragon, because the dragon's the one carrying you.
Yep.
I put Az on my back, piggyback ride.
I'm gonna raccoon it up and just dual wield my blades.
wear him as a backpack.
Okay, they do a D4.
Fuck yeah.
Holy shit. Shit. All right.
How long? Oh.
You are not proficient with them, however.
That's fine.
Not while in the raccoon.
I am going to read the spell scroll, and we're gonna make our way. Make him way
Okay.
down there. Wait, I asked my brother first. Do you want to be able to see them or me?
I'm just gonna pat you on the back of the head as the raccoon.
Alrighty, I read the spell scroll. And I make sure to say, lock the door when I leave.
I have some serious shit to say after this. This is over.
DM, ma'am. What do I know about possession? As
You know a
someone
little bit
who
about
deals with
possession.
death.
Is there anything that you were hoping to find particularly?
Do I know of like an easier way to combat it or a way to kind of at least hold it off? Or once you get like possessed, is there a way for other people to help you?
So I don't really know how to explain this out of mechanics. But a high wisdom is the best way to deter possession. And then, just forcing someone to make a wisdom saving throw would be the best way to get them out of it. So just like pretty much beating their ass while they're possessed.
Sounds good.
Until they're no longer possessed.
When you just punch the ghost out of someone,
I have.
There's not really any other way.
Okay.
I
Jasper?
have, yes,
Be careful.
always.
Malevolent spirits like to possess.
I'd like to see him try. No, I'm kidding. I'd make jokes during serious situations. I apologize. I'm
The DM
genuinely
just sits
frightened.
there like, I can make that happen.
Make that happen for you.
I'm genuinely frightened. I will take this into consideration. However, DM, if I've got a feat that technically uses a spell slot, however, it is not technically casting a spell, would it break my invisibility?
Yes.
Ah. Can I say I
What
did
are
it?
you
I want
what are you referring to?
primeval awareness. I want to know if there is anything. I want to know if that's what's downstairs, basically.
1 second.
I don't think.
Hey,
Because it's not a spell, but it does use up a ranger spell slot to do.
I should be as smart. I'm gonna set up a mind link.
Yeah, that's smart. That's real smart.
Let me see what that takes. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
I will let your invisibility remain after you cast it.
Because it's weird, because it's like, it's not a spell, but it uses a slot.
Right.
So yes, I would like to, if this is the one that I think it was, since whether aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, undead.
You do not feel any of those.
Sounds good. I make my way down there, stealthily.
So, I won't have you roll a stealth check, but as you get closer towards the sound of shattering crystal, you peer around the corner of the door, and with your invisibility spell, you can see 4 gray-skinned dwarves absolutely bashing the Chardonnay to pieces. It looks like they all have like sacks on their waist. They are shoving as much of the crystal as they can into their bags.
I'm gonna relay this via the mind link to Andy.
Still working that out. I'm trying to. I know it was a thing that I could set this up, but I don't know where it is.
You're Kalishtar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just reading the details on it. Basically, hold on, where'd it go?
Number of feet equal to 10 times your level. So are they more than 40 feet away from you?
They are more than 40 feet away from you by now.
So you wouldn't be able to keep the mind link.
I'm gonna give the raccoon a look of, what do you think we should do?
I'm gonna hold up my knives crossed.
I'm gonna kind of flip open my cloak. I'm gonna pull out my 2 rapiers. And I think what I'm gonna do first, before breaking stealth, I'm gonna try to just cut 2 of the pouches off the 2 of them. Try to just get it off
So
them.
that would be an attack roll, and it would break your invisibility roll or invisibility.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I am going to jump from her shoulders to the other side of the room to distract them. So, like, out of midair, a raccoon will become visible, dual-wielding knives, and land on the opposite side of the room.
I love this so much.
I need both of you to roll initiative. It will be the first round will be a surprise round.
Heck yeah, surprise round.
I wait like maybe a minute after they walk out, and then I follow them.
No, protect the cauldron.
I'm gonna hang out with the cauldron.
Okay.
I will also stay because I have told everyone I'm going to stay put until they specifically call for me.
I have Caster just kind of watching this happen, just so I can keep eyes on them.
I'm sorry, I gotta say again how much I love the image of a raccoon dual wielding letter openers.
It's so good.
This is
So-
everything I want in life.
Azurite, you are up first.
All right, closest dwarf is about to get 2 knives to the fucking calf.
Okay.
That's a 7.
That
Woo!
does not
That's another
hit.
7.
Nice.
Okay. So you
Yes.
slash out in your frenzy, and both of
Your
them
arms are too short.
yes, you have not accounted for the raccoon's length yet.
This is my first time doing combat as the raccoon. That's fair.
My first time, be nice.
Jasper, that brings us to your turn.
Yes. I'm going to try. Are the pouches on them or are they holding them and they're trying to get as much
They are
dust in?
holding them and shoving in as they're breaking more off.
This will probably make the DC a bit higher. However, on each of them, I would like to... This is going to sound a bit harsh. I'm going to try and cut the tendon on their wrist that keeps them from grasping things.
So there are 4 of them.
Yeah, on 2 of them.
How many? On 2 of them? Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 3 to their AC to see if you can manage to do that.
The first is a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that does it.
Second, using a bonus action to dual wield, is 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
But one of them
Was
did.
that with advantage?
No.
You just jumped out of invisibility.
Does that give advantage?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Including if you're hitting a stationary, unmoving target.
That was
because
not with
remember, sometimes
advantage.
D&D is stupid.
That was not with advantage then. Could we say those 2 hits were against the one?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I saw
That's
that
a natural
TikTok and it
20.
made me
Okay.
Okay. So
stab them in the wrist.
I'll do the one of them first, the non-crit. It's D8. Not the best. 6 damage
Okay.
to that one. And the other one, I will add on a dreadful strike to, so that I can double that dice as well. $14.
Okay.
And I'm trying to slice the tendons to keep them from being able to grab anything.
So you manage to slash across both of them. Dark blood immediately starts spilling out of the gashes that you just created. All 4 of them are going to turn to look at you. And you watch as 3 of them begin to almost grow. They begin doubling in size.
We have
So
a problem.
They're gonna make some attacks against you now.
Yo, there's a perfectly cool raccoon right here. You don't have to do that.
Does an unnatural 20 hit you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
That is going to be... Oh, that's 2. Never mind.
Watch me be the next dead.
22 points of piercing damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yo, so, like, I didn't want to mention this because, you know, meta shit. This is where my last character died in the other campaign.
So we truly are siblings. Alright.
I'm gonna guess a 12 misses.
Yeah, that misses.
A 16.
Hits. I'm already at half. Where's Poppy?
That is 15 points of piercing damage as they take the war picks that they were using to shatter the crystal and just turn them on you now. And then
I told you to be careful.
The one that did not double in size.
I have a question.
He is going to can I get an intelligence saving throw from you?
It doesn't impose disadvantage that I essentially made one of their hands lame for the rest of their lives?
I think you're getting spelled right now.
Sorry, was this a saving throw or a check?
Intelligence saving throw.
That's rough.
Oh, no.
I might die, and I don't want to die.
I can't take 2 in a row.
Unnatural 20. Imagine that 2 sessions in a row. Unnatural 20.
Okay, so you watch as the one that did not double in size, his eyes kind of meet with yours for a moment, and you feel almost a strange compulsion. But then you manage to shake yourself and are fine.
Can I wink?
Yeah, absolutely. It is your turn again, Azurite.
You're gonna see your sister fucking bloody. I am
So,
at 3
quick question.
points.
Yes.
Because our familiars are watching this scene, can we enter initiative?
You can absolutely enter initiative. It will take you 3 rounds to reach them.
Ah.
Or were the familiars already there?
Is that us as people or us as our familiars?
Your familiars are, like, I imagine watching from the door, like, followed them down.
Yeah.
So, like, your characters, it will take them 3 rounds to actually, y'all are on, like, a different floor right now.
Okay. Can we at least intervene with her? Can we intervene with our familiars, possibly? Okay.
If y'all want to go ahead and roll initiative, I will add you to the count. So you can at least start making your way down here or deciding what you're going to do with your familiars.
Could somebody heal me?
It is my turn, you said?
Working on it.
If
Yeah.
not,
Hey,
I will
someone-
accept the consequences to my own actions. I will.
I'm going to drop Wild Shape.
Poppy, take advantage on initiative. I'm going to give you Vigilant Blessing.
I really don't want that, but okay.
You're welcome.
And I will walk over and put myself between my sister and these dwarves
I will not
and
allow
cast
you to
Cure
die.
Wounds on her at 2nd level.
Are you unwild shaping?
Yes.
Okay.
That is 14 points of healing.
Thank you, brother.
And I'm just going to T-pose in front of them.
Danny, could I get you to organize initiative for me? Because you're so good at that, and I am struggling right now.
So, bad guys went first?
Yes.
What did they have?
21.
21. Where does Poppy... When does Poppy get there? I'm just gonna add Poppy where they would be.
Yeah.
I will be right back. I can still hear.
Okay.
I guess Poppy has started making their way.
Yeah.
Making your way.
Okay.
Thank you.
How do the ones that I've hit, how do they look? Do they look completely fine?
Pretty much completely fine. I mean, the one that you rolled the nat 20 on, you did a little bit more damage to, and he looks like he's still, like, openly gushing, but they still seem like they can take a couple more hits.
2... The one that I crit, I'm gonna somewhat go, like, a step in front of Az, and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
You're gonna attack your brother? Just kidding.
Do it.
Plot twist.
And I'm not aiming for the tendons anymore.
Okay,
So I hope the AC goes down a bit.
it would.
That's only an 18.
For the one you crit on?
Yes.
Don't hesitate.
I have 2 stat blocks open. Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay. And my second attack is gonna go to him as well. So I'm just gonna roll that one now as well.
Okay.
That one, I swear to Jesus himself, is another natural 20.
Okay.
Stab it in the throat.
So, we'll do the first is 10 points.
Okay.
The crit is 20 points.
Okay.
And then I take a little step back.
Okay. So were those arrows or with your rapier again?
Those were with my rapier.
Okay. So you lash out kind of around Azurite, and manage to slice the one that you had hit earlier, and his knees completely give out as a you hit his fucking artery. He's bleeding out. He won't be alive much longer.
Alright, and then I take essentially just a fighting stance beside as I say to him, "This may have been another plan. I didn't think that there would be circumstances in play." And
He
that's
was
my
running
turn.
back to his microphone. Give him just a second.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Ishira, do you want to remain with the cauldron or begin heading towards
No.
the rest of the group?
Stay.
Absolutely heading towards the rest of the group.
Okay.
Question for you, because it said it would take 3 rounds.
Yes.
If I can move, dash, and bonus action teleport 30 feet.
It will take you 2 rounds.
Okay, we're gonna do that. Basically,
Okay.
you're gonna see me clear Poppy, because you're gonna see me book it, get up to where she is, and then white ravens, and 30 feet ahead.
Somebody
Oh.
somebody has to stay with the cauldron.
We love the flavor.
It's Blessing
Andy.
of the Raven Queen, so...
Andy,
Cool.
stay with the cauldron. Cast through caster.
How?
Would you like to stay with the cauldron or begin joining the rest of them?
Me?
Yes.
Just
Oh.
test through your bird.
Give me exactly 3 seconds. Hold on.
One Mississippi. Two
y'all
Mississippi.
suck.
3 Mississippi.
Right now I'm gonna stay with the cauldron and I'm gonna try to cast through caster, and I
Okay.
think that's how we're gonna do it.
Gotcha. Do you want to try and cast anything through caster on this turn since you are not casting with your
Heal
action?
me. Cure wounds.
fudge nuggets. Yes. I will try to cast. Yeah, cure wounds at first level.
Okay.
I lost my D8. Oh, we got an 8. So you get 10 points.
Wonderful. Guys, to the group here, I realized I fucked up. Do we let them take the dust? Or do we try and get it?
Do we know
You've
how
attacked
many?
them. I don't know if they're
I
going
don't-
to...
Yeah, I
I
don't think
don't
there's an
know if
option
we're
now.
gonna-
We're in this.
Sounds
The one
good.
that you're attacking that you almost killed, is that max headroom? Is that the big dude?
3 of them are big.
3 of them are big.
And
3 of them are
There's
big.
3
They
bigs,
have literally
1 caster.
they have doubled in size and are now like regular human height as a dwarf.
Cool.
As if the enlarge reduce spell was cast on them.
It is as if the enlarged
That's
reduced
level
spell has been cast
3.
on them.
Re-describe like how these dwarves look.
They have extremely like ashen gray skin, like motley like purple eyes, like very muddled. Most of them are like heavily bearded. It is four dudes.
So,
fucking
Duragar.
Durugars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Duragar.
Duragar.
Because we were told about the Durugars because they come
Yep.
from the Underdark.
Yep.
Oh, balls.
Oh, that being said, um, they watched Azurite step in front of Jasper. So I'm going to the three big ones are going to make attacks against you, Azurite.
All right, cool. Sick, nasty.
Be right back, hella quick.
Does a natural 20 hit you?
You know, oddly enough, that does hit me.
Okay, fair.
Don't kill Josh a second time, please.
To the Duragar again.
Again,
Okay.
rest in peace, my last fucking cleric.
You take 18 points of piercing damage from the first hit.
Okay, cool.
The first hit.
I'm at half health. All right,
That was
Second
me.
one is an 18 to hit.
that hits.
You take 5 points of damage.
Okay,
The third one is an unnatural 20 to hit.
yeah, that hits me.
That one is going to be 15 points of piercing damage.
Unconscious.
The one that has tried to make you make an intelligence saving throw, he is going to fling his hand out towards Caster. I need to know Caster's AC.
I have 11.
Okay. So a psychic knife is going to pierce into Caster.
Cool.
So he is going to take 7 points of piercing damage, along with
Doesn't matter.
10 points of psychic damage.
He gone.
Y'all are about to say goodbye to the twins. Holy shit.
Azurite, can I get a death saving throw, please?
I hate it here.
That's a 3.
Okay.
I fucking hate it here.
Fuck.
Jasper.
I cast Cure Wounds on my brother.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, at the same time, I'm gonna try and grab him and just try and shove him out the door, get him away from everybody.
Okay.
Fuck. One.
Are we taking attacks of opportunity for that?
Nothing.
I will say she's not moving outside of their melee, and they won't take an attack of opportunity against you.
You get 10 hit points back.
All right, I'm back in the fight.
And it is then now me. I will be standing in front of my brother, T-posing.
Okay. Poppy, you have one more turn until you can reach them.
Okay.
Ashira, you
I think this would be the
Also
one that they
have one.
now get there but can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashira can now reach the door. But that was her action to dash again. So, Andy?
Y'all, I'm headed towards you. There's no question. I gotta go to you.
Okay. So this will be your first round. You have 2 more before you can reach them.
Cool. Let me see if there's anything I got that can help me run. But I don't think there is.
So back at the top of initiative, the spellcaster is once again going to send out a psychic dagger towards you, Azurite. Does a 17
Oh.
hit?
Real quick,
Yes.
as I'm like walking there, can I cast Shield of Faith on myself?
Yeah, absolutely.
A 17 does hit.
Okay. That is going to be 6 points of piercing, along with
Shit.
11 points of psychic damage.
Unconscious.
Can I get a death saving throw? Actually, hang on. That's not all. I'll give you a second. The other 3 are going to make an attack against you, Jasper. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Does an unnatural 20 hit?
No.
And does a
Holy
13
shit.
hit?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess the unnatural 20 hit.
Yeah. Maybe I should have took a shield.
You know, they always say don't split the party. And for some reason, I never learned that. Like, every
You
campaign,
think
I'm like,
I'd-
yeah,
You
let's
think
split the
I'd
party.
learn it as
Well,
well, and then we
first
just
of
have
all-
Lizzie over here so disappointed.
Don't split the party, and if you do split the party, don't attack while you're alone.
I had my brother.
I had my
You
sister.
take 19 points of piercing from the
strangle
first, or
both
from
of
that
you.
attack that hit you.
I swear to God.
Okay.
Unconscious?
Nope. We're good.
Okay. I will now need Poppy, you can make it inside. You can't quite make it within melee of anyone, but you are within the room now. You can see Azurite unconscious on the floor and Jasper getting her ass handed to her. They
You know-
are visible now.
I can't roll death saves for shit. I just rolled a 7.
Wait.
Okay?
No. Wait. It's not his turn yet. He shouldn't have to roll a death save yet. Poppy goes first. Now it's
You're
his
right.
turn.
I was looking at my paper that I only had the 3 of you.
So can I get to Az?
I mean, I did
Not
shove him
within
towards the
melee,
door.
like not to quite reach him. You managed to get him about 5 feet away, but he's still about 10 feet in front of you, Poppy.
Okay. I'll cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Oh,
On
I
Az.
hate that needs to be a spell that's used.
Welcome
Hey.
Hey!
So,
Use that druid ability to
You've-
basically give yourself extra hit
you
points
have
as
now,
well.
Kira, you got there. You see Az is unconscious. I'm getting my ass kicked. Poppy just spared Az. This is where we're at.
So bonus action Spare the Dying. Oh, fuck.
So okay, did my turn pass before Poppy's?
Your turn was just that you got there. You couldn't do
Because
anything
You are
else.
like in the room now, so you're on the next turn. You'll be able to act.
Yeah.
With my movement and bonus action teleport, would I be within 30 feet of them?
Yes,
Okay, so there
just
is
not
something
within
that
melee.
there is something that I want to do then, if at all possible. Can I look at one of them who has not been hurt, who does not look like they're about to go down? One of the big ones.
Go for
And
the
I'm going to
caster.
say, run and find the guards and tell them that you and all of your friends are here. And I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
Which is a wisdom save.
This will be a straight roll of the dice.
Silvery barbs.
That was a 17.
Motherfucker! Does anybody else...
Told y'all, I had really good rolls tonight.
Does anybody else have something that can possibly take this down?
No.
What are we trying to take what down?
Their roll.
Oh, I'm not there. Sorry.
Straight
I don't
roll
have
on the
silvery
die, and it's very close to not being a thing. Oh god, I'm just gonna look through my...
Anyway, after my little Spare the Dying thing, I'll just take my longsword and be ready because I can't get within melee of anything.
Um,
I don't know. there's not
so
really-
that will now, Azurite, you are stable but still unconscious. Jasper, it is your turn.
So I see that Poppy's here.
Yes.
And I have
Yeah.
a moment of, all right, I'm not about to die. Mom's here, guys. I'm going to look down at Az, see him in that state. I'm gonna, like, while still holding my swords, wipe the blood from my face. I'm gonna get pissed. And I'm just gonna come full swinging.
Okay.
However, what's their lineup looking like? I know one's about to die, too big, and the caster who has been hit.
The only two that have been hit is the one that's looking really, really hurt, and the one that is like has only taken one hit. So the other two, the caster and the other big one, have not been hit at all.
I'm going for the one that I have hit.
Okay, but not the super hurt one.
Super hurt
You get an
one's
18.
about.
You get an 18 on your die. I'm not fucking around.
Can I see if I get a nat 20?
I'm overriding your roll, basically. Because I'm not risking it.
Alright, so one of them is an 18 to hit.
For just what are we
No,
doing here?
it's 18 on the die. I'm portent rolling.
Okay.
The one that I hit but is not on their knees dying.
Okay.
One hit to them, an 18. Second hit
Okay.
to them as well.
Okay.
Are you not proficient in your weapons?
Oh, 18 on the die?
It's 18 on the die, yeah.
Oh, well, that's still would hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keeping in mind, yeah, that's what
This
the
one's a
portent does.
dirty 20.
Okay. Both hit.
So, where's... That's a 10. That one. $18 points of piercing damage total from both hits.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm going to remain standing in front of my brother.
Okay. Ashira, that would bring us to your turn. You are within 30 feet of everyone.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to look at him, and I'm going to give the exact same command. Run, find the guards, tell them what you're doing here.
Same one?
Yep.
That was a natural 18 on the dice.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. 16.
God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
God, all fucking kinds of damn it.
These were my
Okay.
Christmas dice. Blame Josh.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to use my bonus action to teleport myself directly in front of Az.
Okay.
Basically in the way.
So you're beside me.
Yes.
Okay. Andy, we're through your second turn of trying to get to them, so one more and you will be within the room.
All right, real quick, can I use a... I know that this would take away my dash, but can I do... Can I pull Twilight Sanctuary up instead as an action?
Yeah.
Cool. I'ma do that.
Okay. That will take us back to the top of initiative.
Great.
The three big ones are still standing. Jasper does an 18 hit.
Yes.
That is 16 points of piercing damage.
And I fall to the ground beside my brother.
Fuck!
Ashira does a 21 hit.
It does.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Half to 4.
Does a 17 hit.
Just.
You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Half to 2, 7.
And then the spellcaster of them is going to once again throw out a psychic dagger. Um, does a 16 hit you?
Hit me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So you see the psychic dagger coming and like barely manage to like move out of the way of it, and it like disperses just into a cloud of smoke as it passes you, and that will bring us to Poppy's turn.
I am gonna once again cast Spare the Dying.
Okay.
No cure wounds here.
You guys don't get cure wounds. Not yet! And then I'm going for the spellcaster.
So Spare the Dying is an action to cast.
It's a bonus action.
Oh, I think you have the
I think
the
you're the
subclass
you're
that
the
lets you do
only
that.
subclass that makes
Oh.
a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, bonus action Spare the Dying.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
a bonus action for me. So, I'm going for the spellcaster. I'm gonna go at him with my sword.
Do you remember how I said that? Oh, I miss Icewind Dale. It's so fun. Or I miss these characters.
Icewind Dale is
miss
a
it.
horror campaign.
Did you forget that Icewind Dale is D&D on hard mode?
Yes.
I thought it was D&D on ice.
Because be happy we're not doing
Okay.
Tomb of Annihilation
Yes, it
slash
does.
horrors.
Fuck.
That's D&D on Nuzlocke mode.
Oh God.
11 points.
I do want to
of
play that someday, but
slashing damage.
Okay. Azurite and
Uh-oh.
Jasper are both unconscious at this time. Ashira, that brings us to your turn.
Ah. I'm just kind of looking around at this point, and I'm like, I don't see how we make it out of this. The one that is hurt, he's still up.
He is still up, but he is like barely standing, very wobbly on his feet.
Okay, we got to take out action initiative then. Or action economy. So I'm gonna take out that guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for Firebolt. For a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, be fun. It's 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. So the fire sinks into him, and you watch as he falls backwards, falling unconscious, but also reverting back to his original size.
Okay, perfect. That's that. I've used both of those. I gotta keep up my last first level to potentially maybe make it to another turn. But I will go ahead and actually do something that I should have been doing this entire time, and have my familiar go over to Poppy and give her the help action.
Okay.
Doing what?
My familiar is giving you the help action.
Okay.
You'll have
He's going to-
advantage on your melee, yeah.
Gonna sing you a little battle tune, although it's very bad at it because I've never been in battle before.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay.
Yeah, that's it.
Andy, with your not dashing on the last one, you can just reach the door using your dash, like, and then so you can see inside the room. But unfortunately you cannot use an action.
Knock, knock. Okay. Cool. Hey, what if I have a starry form that allows me to move an extra 5 feet.
Mhm.
Would that help here?
Um, so you still used your action to dash.
Mhm.
But also
Oh,
like
I
if
see.
you
It would be a bonus action.
uh-huh.
Would that?
Oh, you can get into the room with that.
I'll do that. Okay,
Okay.
so Andy does your little thing. Flavor's not really happening right now because intense. But she takes on this starry form. And you hear a boom. And anywhere within 15 feet of me is considered difficult terrain. Oh, I lied. It's any allies gain additional movement. But hey, I'll take it.
Okay.
Any allies that can see this sound, can hear this sound, gain 5 additional movement speed and have advantage on saving throws against becoming frightened. So that's a thing at least. There, bonus
If
action.
we're not
That's
shitting
yeah.
ourselves already, we won't.
Mm-hmm. Love it. That's all I got for bonus action's sake.
Okay.
Get the hell in the-
So back at the top of initiative, um Ashira, does a 17 hit you?
Shield.
Okay.
No.
Poppy, does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. How about a 21?
Yeah.
That was the psychic dagger that the caster is going to once again throw out. You take 6 points of piercing damage along with 14 points of psychic damage.
Ow.
And that will bring us to your turn, Poppy.
Well, that was a dick move. Just gonna kind of look at the caster, and I'm within melee.
Yes.
As like his hand goes out to fling it, I'm gonna kind of grab the wrist and cast. Oh, what the hell? Second level inflict wounds.
Okay.
How many
Yep,
people
that's
are
valid.
still up? How many foes do we have that are still up?
There are still 3 Duragars still up.
Fun.
Does a
And 3
24 hit?
The 24 does hit.
Gonna say there's something very wrong if that does not.
That's like 4d10, isn't it?
It is.
Dog. Inflict wounds is so gross.
I absolutely love it. I gotta figure out what these say because it's dark. That is 34 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I don't want to let go.
Okay.
So I'm just
Fair.
holding.
Fuck you very much.
Ashira, that will bring us to your turn.
How is Spelly looking?
He looks like pretty rough after that last attack. Like he could probably still take a couple more hits, but not if they're like that. So just so you know, there is the spellcaster who Poppy just attacked. There is one that has not been hit at all, and there is one that is looking a little worse for wear.
Can I talk to Spelly?
It's really
Yeah,
What was that? Yeah. Is he gonna
yeah, you
understand
can.
me?
You can
Oh,
certainly
he understands
try.
you. Whether he responds back, though, he is a dick.
Yeah,
So am I.
right actually here in the book, it actually says this man is a dick.
This man is a
Yeah.
dick. Will not listen to Poppy.
Specifically.
Printed by wizards themselves.
Okay.
Is there a reason why you're just attacking?
They attacked us first.
All right, that's fair.
You're smashing up our place.
I don't
No,
suppose you'll.
we came for this, and we're leaving with
Yeah.
this.
Okay, if we just let you leave with it, will you back off?
Yes. You call your people off, and I'll call mine off.
I'm gonna look around at everybody.
Look down at your two fucking passed out and dying friends.
You
And I'll
hear in
just-
your,
I
wait,
will-
wait. You hear in your
Oh.
head. I have one more trick up my sleeve, but it's up to you.
I am going to very slowly release his hand. Your guy over there. Is he dead? Dead?
No.
I will cast Spare the Dying on him.
Okay.
We were here to guard something else. We thought you might be after that. We don't want any trouble.
So with that, that will bring us to Ashira's turn. Are you going to make an attack after hearing that?
Would you allow me to make an insight check to see if they will actually back down?
Absolutely.
Then I will do so. Oh, I am rolling physical dice, but I rolled that, so I'll just keep it. Also, because it was good. It's an 18.
From what you can tell, there is a genuine fear behind this dwarf's eyes. He did not expect there to be anyone guarding this when they attacked. They simply just wanted a Charlatan and to leave.
Going through, I would like to, if I could, because I know that Jasper is right beside me. Can I rifle through Jasper's stuff and see if they have a potion on them?
I will say that is your action, but you can.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that and see if I could maybe administer a potion to them.
No,
Jasper,
man.
do you have...
No.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
Icewind Dale.
If I had it, I would have given it to my brother.
I know that, she doesn't. So, she's just going to kind of bend down and put her arms over Jasper. She's not going to make any hostile move.
Andy, you could hear all of that. Would you like to make an attack?
Hang on. That's a good question.
You're getting a look from Poppy right now.
You can't see me.
Where are you?
I'm on the other side of the door.
Oh, well, still, Poppy is looking in that direction.
That
That direction
feel
is
you.
getting a look. Like, don't you fucking dare!
Hold on, I need to know. Hold on.
Can you use your movement enough to get in and see two of your party members are down?
I could.
You should!
I recommend it.
Please!
All right, yeah, I'll go inside and just.
You're getting a look.
Hold on, before I do.
Immediately.
No,
Immediately.
Poppy uses her reaction
fucking
to give
dare.
you a look.
Yes, that is my reaction. I am like full force. Like if you try anything, I will take you down myself.
I literally haven't done anything this fight.
And you will continue to do so.
Okay, instead, as a bonus action, I'm going to change my starry form because I chose wrong. So I'm doing starry form mask so I can be invisible walking into this room.
Okay.
Can I try to stealthily walk through this door?
Yeah, roll me a stealth check with advantage.
Cool. Love to hear it. These dice can... Ah! Ah!
Better be a damn good roll.
Natural 20.
You feel pretty confident that not even Poppy can hear you.
Ha! She can't even give me the look.
I'm still looking in that direction. I don't need to know where you are to give you a look.
Okay, cool. That was my bonus action and probably some movement. Where is everybody? How big is this room? What happened?
So this is a kind of small room. It was like just a storage room essentially. There at like the back of it, there's an unconscious dwarf, two very, very big dwarfs, a regular sized dwarf, like all kind of huddled in the corner, along with Ashira and Poppy, who have kind of like gotten them like further pinned to the corner, and an unconscious Azurite and Jasper.
Cool. I'm gonna there. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to hold a spell in case anyone tries any shitty shit.
So that will bring us back to the top of the initiative. The Duragar will kind of like continue to like stare very heavily at the three of you that are still up. Two of them pick up their fallen compatriot by the shoulders and begin dragging him out of the room, while the one that did not take a hit the entire time. No, never mind. He was helping drag, while the other one is gathering up the remainders of their bags of Charlatan and beginning to make an exit. None of them are turning their backs towards you at any point. Like they are still keeping their eyes on you as they are making their exit.
I've still just got my hands up.
You hear in your head. You hear in your head. Are you sure you don't want me to Are you sure you don't want me to make a move? I can maybe do something. I don't know.
She's just very subtly shaking her head.
Subtle head shakes.
Okay.
The
I'll
second.
explain. Sorry.
Oh.
I was gonna say. I'll explain it in terms of fluff. Does this thing that you want to do require an attack roll?
Nope.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be on Poppy's side on this one.
I immediately, once they're out the door, am going up to the twins and fuck, how many spell slots do I have left? Haha! Victory. Each of them are getting a second level. Where is it? Cure wounds. So each of you are getting back.
Are we out of initiative at this point?
You are out of initiative at this point. They have dragged their fallen member and the Charlatan out the door and are presumably making a break for it.
Each of you are getting back 21 points of healing.
Holy shit.
Considering they're fully visible, and I'm guessing sounds of battle have happened from this place, like, do any nighttime guards notice this?
You guys were the nighttime guards tonight.
Oh, like, this town doesn't have nighttime guards at all.
When you agreed to guard the town hall, they were kind of given the night off.
Y'all still gotta guard the entrances and exits to the town. Got a monkey working the spotlight. Okay.
But with combat now over and our time limit up, I will ask for everyone to please save your character sheets as they are right now. The night is not over. But that's where we'll call it for tonight.
I would say once Jasper wakes up, she'll see Az is also awake. She'll see everybody's there, and she'll be like, "The fucking cauldron!" And then she's just gonna sprint back.
Before she sprints back, I'm gonna catch her by the back of her shirt.
Roll for it then.
Okay, I will. What am I rolling?
I don't know.
Athletics versus acrobatics.
Okay.
Make it a good old grapple.
It's a nat 20.
Natural 20 for 24.
23. God fucking damn it.
Wow, 2 nat 20s. Holy shit!
Can I just go for a non-lethal trip? It's like lean, just kind of like lean my foot out.
Just stick your foot out.
It's like,
Gets
"Oh, is
away from
everyone-
Poppy, immediately eats shit.
Is everyone okay? And just kind of like stick my foot out.
As Jasper, can I get one more dexterity save from you?
Andy pops into existence, and she just stands there and says, "What the fuck was that?"
That's what I want to know.
I'm not really sure, honestly. It's not exactly the way I imagine that going. First, they were really
How
little,
did you imagine it going?
Yeah.
well, like a raccoon blaze of glory, really. And it totally didn't go that way at all. They
When
were
will
really
you
little,
learn
and then
that
they
you
got
can't-
really fucking big all of a sudden.
This is this like third time that you all have like put everyone else in danger, and this is not okay. She's really angry. Like, you guys all haven't seen Andy angry. She's visibly upset.
I'm gonna walk up to Andy, just kind of place my hands around hers. They're okay. They're all okay.
I'm assuming Jasper made it out.
Yeah.
I'm booking it after her.
We all start running, I'm sure.
This is.
I'm just gonna kind of like be looking at Andy and being like, just be happy that you guys even can argue right now. That could have gone a lot worse. They're okay.
She is like breathing incredibly heavily, just really just angry. She's this is not okay. We went through this very similar thing yesterday where we already like lost a friend, and now, and she just starts kind of sobbing.
I'm gonna slowly get up off the floor and silently start walking up towards the stairs. I'm sorry. I know that probably doesn't mean anything right now, but let's go back to the cauldron and we can talk.
We can go back. Plus, I think Poppy's going to calm her down.
Or kill her, one of the two.
I think it's gonna be the second one, guys.
This is... Andy's not wrong, Ishira. This is maybe the second or third time me and Jazz have nearly gotten ourselves and the entire group killed. And I'm just gonna silently walk the rest of the way upstairs.
Who's Jazz?
As soon as I catch up with Jasper, I'm gonna try to grab her again, but this time I am not taking no for an answer, and I will continue to try until I have her shoved up against a wall.
I think that would be in the cauldron room then.
I think we all kind of make our way into the cauldron room.
Can I retroactively ask the DM if I could make Az and Andy just make a small intelligence check?
Sure.
Yeah.
See if they catch something.
No, 17. You
See
can
what
DM
Az
me.
gets when because Josh, you're muted.
What was it?
Intelligence.
Intelligence
Because
saving throw?
it's yeah, no, not saving throw, just check.
check.
Just
Oh, okay.
to see if you can catch something.
14.
It's not that big of a social thing. I just asked who Jazz was, because none of you guys introduced yourself by name to me,
Oh, yeah. I did
Oh,
pick that up.
cool. Love to hear it.
except for the fact that I did just mention one of your party members by name.
Huh.
Hmm.
I'm gonna kind of
Intellect.
like do a double take and like narrow my eyes for a second and just kind of shake it off and keep going.
And we'll make our way into the room, making our way.
Andy's running, so she realized that, but has her mind set on this.
At this point, I've like grabbed Jasper and just pinned her. What the fuck was that?
They were angering a spirit and taking the dust we were supposed to get.
That does not mean that you go in and attack them with no plan.
I had a plan. My plan was get the bags.
Stab things?
No, I tried to get the bags, and then they attacked. They grew
Jasper, the last
a
time
lot.
that we went in like that, someone died. You and your brother almost died.
I'm aware.
You cannot. Do you just not care? Is that it? Is that what this is? You just don't give a shit about your own life?
I give a shit. It's that I'm aware when I mess up, and I don't like people telling me what I already know.
Well,
I am okay with you understanding that you messed up. What I'm not okay with is that this keeps happening.
it doesn't
keep
seem like
allowing
you
this
get
to
that you
happen.
messed up.
There's no changes happening. I trust you all. I trust you and your brother to make good choices, and here you are again making bad choices, making silly things that cause all of us to try to make sure that you are all okay. What do you want us to do? We shouldn't have to keep playing rescue to our own friends.
I do understand that. Over 2 decades of a mindset is difficult to unlearn in 4 days.
And I understand.
I don't
But-
think you do. Given the reaction that both of you are having. I know
You know
I've
what,
messed
Fine.
up. I know I've almost gotten my brother killed 3 times now.
Do what you want to do. Alright? But don't expect me to come running after you next time.
I didn't expect you to come this time.
And I'm gonna turn around and walk away. Just out the door, to the front door, doing a sweep. I'm ignoring anything and everything she says to me now.
Is the cauldron still there?
The cauldron is still there.
I care about you. And I understand that you're not. It's not something that you can just change. You can't change yourself overnight.
Trust me. I understand. But when we get into situations where we narrowly escape death not even 24 hours ago, and we do it all over again, and first of all, I'm not even in the room to be able to help. I just don't know what you want me to do in that situation. I care about you. I'm going to try to help and make things okay. But I can't keep doing this. This is exhausting. But I'm going to. Let's just not do it tomorrow or tonight again, please.
She'll just
I'm
nod
gonna
once.
I'm gonna follow Poppy. Just make sure someone's with someone at all times, but I'll give her space.
Why are you following me?
I think we all agree that being alone is a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I mean, metaphorically, I'll let you be to yourself. It doesn't matter to me what you do. I just want to make sure that someone is with someone and that we're all as safe as possible.
You know, the first thing you learn about Icewind Dale is that safety is an illusion.
It is. It actually was. Now that you mention it, the first thing that I learned about Icewind Dale... Well, actually, no, the first thing I learned that it was cold. But then that safety ended up being an illusion because then the cold started hurting. And then I went to the roads because I knew the guards would be there. I knew that that's where they made their rounds. I knew they'd be coming to me soon.
You really have no idea who you are?
Ishira,
Other than that.
it is that. I've forgotten. Or never was. And now I am. Whatever happened before, I don't know about. But I know
Well,
that
you
I
know
need
what
to
they
be with you
say,
guys.
ignorance is bliss.
I guess that's what they say. I can understand, maybe. But I think I'm gonna help you guys. If that's okay. I mean, obviously, if you say no, then I will leave you guys alone. But,
The fuck does it matter what I say?
well, I mean, I don't want to follow someone who doesn't want me around.
You'd literally be the first person to listen to me.
As bad as it sounds, I don't really know any better. If you guys were bad people, it'd be pretty easy to manipulate me. But I don't think that you are.
Depends
In
on
the
who
one
you ask.
in the one day that I've known you guys, you've healed me, and then you've tried to protect something. Bad people don't really do that. You don't know me, why help me?
You don't know us, why let us help you? It goes both ways. I'm a firm believer you get back what you put out in the world.
Then if you'll allow me, I'd like to put out some help.
Ask the others.
I think I might give them some time. It's a little tense in that room right now.
So, like I was just kidding.
You have no idea.
Kind of as we're taking our stroll, walk by the door.
I'm gonna go stand in front of it. Is it like still? I'm assuming you mean like the door that we were just at, crystals and shit.
Yep.
Yep. Gonna
Yeah,
go
the door
stand
is still
It's still
ajar.
ajar.
There are probably about like this was an 8 foot tall statue originally. There's about 2 feet of it left that they did not take, and it's just like broken, shattered crystal on the ground.
Can
You
we
said
still
there
feel
was-
her presence?
Um, at this moment, you do not feel anything.
Imdra? Is that her name?
That was
Am-
the militia
The white
leader.
lady? No, I swear it was the white lady.
No, Amdra
Oh.
was the
Okay.
militia person. The white lady is different.
You said there was a spirit here?
Yeah, something out of the corner of my vision. I don't feel her anymore.
That's not usually a good thing.
Um, do I feel any sort of magical presence or anything inside? Anything? Like, can I do like an Arcana check?
You without the Arcana check can feel very strong magical energy pouring from the remnants of the crystals.
I don't know what those people came and got, but I think she's free now. I can only imagine how angry she must be.
I'd be pretty pissed too.
What if someone took the method by which you died and your husband died and centered it as a little plaque in the middle of their town? Yeah, just a bit.
The dead don't tend to like it when you make a spectacle of them.
I'm gonna summon my familiar. I'm gonna send it through the room. See if while they were smashing stuff, did they leave anything behind? Did a piece of cloth get ripped off or something that could identify them?
Other than the bloodstains on the floor that they left, there really isn't anything else that was left behind.
This looks like a plan. Like, this isn't just like a group of bad people.
Oh, I'm sure it was. We've run into stuff like this all through the 10 towns. There's
towns?
some sort of... Yeah, Icewind Dale is made up of 10 towns. Don't ask me to name all of them, I can't fucking remember. But there's been these black crystals that have driven people mad. I guess, as far as we're able to put together. And these are the same ones, so...
Do
It
you
was
know
an
what
organized
else?
hit.
Do you know what else the crystals do?
DM, do I remember anything?
Not that you've heard, no. The only time that you guys have heard of this crystal was talking with Cora and how it changed her son when he found them.
It just changes people.
Well, that makes sense if you just stumble across them. Why would you intentionally go for something that would make you mad?
I think they're being given out by someone or something, some organized cult, maybe? I don't... Cora said that her son was at some castle or something. And my thoughts are they're being just given. I mean, sure, some people are unlucky enough to stumble across them, but...
There's that, or these could give powers, otherworldly abilities, and maybe people think, oh, won't make me mad. Won't happen to me.
Genuinely no idea. But it's definitely all connected. Just wish there was an easier way to find out about it than almost getting our asses kicked.
I mean, do you know anyone on the inside?
You're asking me to remember things that I don't remember.
I don't think we know anybody on the inside.
I don't think we do either.
No, and Cora wasn't sure which of the castles that her son had been taken to.
Yeah.
There's Caer Konig and Caer Dineval, and it could be either of those.
Yeah. Not that I know of, other than the lady's son, but we have no idea which castle he's been even taken to, so... No.
Well, let's get back to the others. I'll let them know that her spirit is gone.
Don't think that's a good idea for me right now.
We can sit here for a bit. But if I'm going to be helping you all, then I gotta make sure these guys don't come back and throw psychic blades at your faces. And she just kind of sits down on one of the stairs. So I guess for now you're stuck with me.
Did we ever introduce ourselves to you?
No.
I'm Poppy.
Nice to meet you, Poppy.
Nice to meet you too.
And I just kind of look up at my familiar.
Sorry, hold on. My headphone died. What'd you say?
I just kind of... There's this very confused, but like wide-eyed look as I look up at my familiar. And where I'm supposed to be.
Tough luck.
Huh?
Tough luck.
I don't know. I think I might be luckier than I understand.
Well, if your idea of luck is merely getting your ass handed to you, feel free to stick around, I guess.
I'm just gonna kind of look over at my songbird. I'm gonna nod. It's gonna get up off my shoulder. And it's going to fly over to you. Just kind of perch on your shoulder. And there's a little tag around the bird's neck. It's like a little name tag.
What does it say?
It says Poppy.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Look at the tag and be like, what?
It's the only name I remembered. Other than my own.
The only name. What?
Yo, this is like the ending of season 1.
What does that mean, Sarah? Caitlin!
Cheers.
I hate
Cheers,
it.
bro. I'll drink to that.
What?
I said cheers. I'll drink to that.
That's where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah, you need time to process that one.
Hi, Danny. I love you.